commentary. Happy 10 years to it. Let me give you the rundown of this commentary. You guys suck so hard. This is Tim, the forehead. He's back again. Dan, Bill is back. You saw him from our Rock Talk and Black Panther movie commentary for Pink Floyd. And you know me, I'm just some random guy. Tonight we'll be watching The Dark Knight. It's almost 10 years old. Come July, so we're gonna sit back, relax. If you want to enjoy this show, shut the hell up. If you want to enjoy this movie too with us, feel free to click along with us as we watch The Dark Knight right now.
And here we go.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Oh, we have to mention this is director's cut.
This isn't the director's cut.
Okay, we'll be here a while, folks.
Let me say, I just want to make sure it's up and down, and the subtitles are on. That's right, we can't play it too loud because fucking YouTube is fucking shit fuck.
It's a communist nation.
YouTube is
Communism. Isn't it great? That was a joke.
It's a constitution.
This is back when DC
Is that what's gonna be?
I just want to give a quick plug. Everyone check out my channel, Movieholics Productions.
Movieholics Productions.
We just did a recent review of Avengers Infinity Wars, which everybody in this room except JT has saw.
Yeah, you know what? I'm really like the disser here today, guys, and I'm hosting this damn thing.
Alright, so,
my channel.
alright, okay,
for the floor.
cool.
Alright,
Yeah.
can I just say that this is one of the best opening scenes of any comic book movie ever?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
And now JT is going to be like, all right, now let's.
And, yeah, alright, maybe we should talk about what our overall. Maybe we should just tell everybody what we think beforehand.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, got like when
How do you do that, Carl?
I remember the first time when I saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all agree that? Can we all agree? Hey,
Guys.
Titty. Listen.
Hey, Teddy?
Oh, there he is.
What is this guy's name? The Joker?
Some loser.
It's not the Joker, is it? Yeah, he's just putting a mask on.
Oh, this is the beginning.
The greatest Joker ever.
Yeah, man. Around there.
I disagree with you so much.
Heath Ledger was the man, dude.
Dude, and this is why me and him are here.
Dude,
Watch a magic trick?
Dude, do you know
100 points right
how many
there.
people he bugged out while making this movie?
Okay.
Alright.
Now we're.
Actually, hold on.
Me and him are
One
on
second.
opinions.
Keep in mind, the party scene at Wayne's apartment, he scared the living shit out of Michael Caine and Maggie Gyllenhaal, the actress playing Rachel. He freaked out Michael Caine so much he forgot his lines, and even with Heath Ledger standing right close to Rachel,
Heath Ledger is
it showed. Even with Aaron Eckhart in the hospital scene.
Boom.
The way how he jumped up.
Destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Sit down, kid.
I am
Let
sitting,
the
you
real
bastard.
men talk.
Okay, alright. So, anyway. Alright, so this heist scene is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, this fight scene was very good.
Yeah.
When I was little, I didn't understand it, but I was like, "What did he do?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, you would say opinions of the movie.
I was young. I didn't expect this kind of thing
This
to be happening. Like how hardcore the killings
Yeah.
were. Because I was more used to like Tim Burton, Joel
Can't watch
Schumacher
it
Batman.
with,
Like this, I
can't
was
watch
like,
it with
okay,
volume
what
because
the
of
hell?
copyright.
A man's face getting burned in half.
Okay.
It got intense really
Two
quick.
movie commentaries have gotten copyright strikes
Yeah.
or claims.
I don't think anyone
I've had to follow
hear
the
what
script.
we were saying.
All right. So.
What?
So anyway, what were you saying about Burton and Schumacher?
So we were both saying
Schumacher.
when we were kids,
What's
I didn't understand what's happening. I was like, "What?" But like, it's so like intense compared to the Tim Burton Batman.
Tim Burton is
No, Joker. You know, Jack Nicholson, much more like lighthearted. This is like really dark, you know.
Yeah.
Well, into that.
My parents wouldn't even let me see this when this first came out
What, bruh?
because they thought it was going to be too, you know.
I thought honestly, when this first came out, I was surprised it was PG-13.
Yeah. Because this is kind of borderline PG-13R.
Is this yours?
The core? No.
No, this.
Dude, why would we
Well,
put the
big
dip on
bottle,
that?
yes.
Do you mind if I have a water?
Dude, this is what it is for.
I literally went shopping. I bought 50. I went to the store and I got $50 worth of drinks.
You're dead.
You and your friends are dead. I don't know. I love that line for some weird reason.
Boom, just destroyed.
How do you miss with my question? Just this is so random, but like, how do you miss at like 10 feet away with the shotgun?
No, he was caught. He pumped it. He shot the one guy, and then he was gonna pump it for another round, and then there's no more rounds in there.
I'm gonna
So
say
he
it
was
right
like-
up front.
Oh, no, I should take a minute.
I'm gonna say this right up front. My personal belief, and me and Bill talked about this before. I believe this movie's too long.
I do think it's
Unpopular opinion completely, but I believe it doesn't drag. It just goes and goes and like.
Yeah, I think it could have escalated a little more quickly.
You could have gone a little more. You could have cut it down at least by like 20 minutes.
Oh man.
So did you spill something?
No, I dropped the chip.
This part was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is there any possibility we can make this a little louder?
You have the remote? Oh yeah. Not too loud though. We don't want to get copyright strike.
What bus driver?
Boom.
It didn't even hit him.
That's
Dude, that guy just got plowed.
He had a heart
in a
attack.
metaphorical sense.
This is good. I love this. He doesn't even look at it. Like, yeah, boom.
That would be me.
You know what's weird? Heath Ledger never looks at the people he kills in this movie.
No.
I never noticed that.
Because he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit about them.
No, it's just something that people notice that's like going
No.
over this movie a bunch of times.
No, that's pretty much one of the reasons why. He just doesn't give a shit about looking at people as they die. Or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best lines in the movie. I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. Here he is.
That is the man. That is my boy.
All right, you know what? JT and I, hey guys, JT and I were actually talking about this earlier. Do you think Heath Ledger's performance actually got well-deserved praise, or do you
Yes.
think he just got it
Yes,
because
I do.
he died
Because
shortly
it's
before?
death.
Yes,
Because-
he did. Yeah, you guys
yeah.
can say it's because of death. There's like this little
No, it wasn't
bandwagon
either or.
people who are like, oh yeah, it's only because he died.
No, 'cause
You know
I
what
won
it
an
is?
Oscar, I don't know.
He deserves this role completely.
All the movies that I've watched with Heath Ledger, he's an amazing actor.
I know people who hate this movie, but the only thing they like about it is Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger did an amazing job.
He plays his part, and he always takes the cheap.
People were hype about it before he died. Did you know that? People were hype about his performance before the movie even came out because they said, wow, he is going to do a great job. It just happened to be that he died after that. If you look at director's cuts, or, directors making videos,
Who is that guy?
He's the mayor.
No, who's the actor? I forget his name.
I don't
Barack
know.
Obama. What?
God.
No, but like even like
I love that Abraham Lincoln, Bigfoot.
him.
Oh, they're the Batman.
Yeah.
Elvis is Batman, guys.
Abraham Lincoln
7
was
years
Batman?
ago.
Wait, what?
That was fair.
Where's
Well,
Daniel
he really
Day-Lewis?
didn't get assassinated.
Where's Daniel Day-Lewis? I love that actor. He's the best.
Can I say that
That movie was amazing.
What?
Gary
I
Oldman
did see
literally
that one.
looks
Lincoln?
like Commissioner Gordon?
No, I agree. From like, are you talking from like the animated movies or from the comics?
It's just
Anything,
historical.
really.
Like,
When you
someone
think
But
can't
see, that
watch
kind of
it.
movie I don't
Yeah,
like.
you think of this one because I grew up watching
It's
the
when you
animated
watch like
series.
Dunkirk.
Yeah,
Like Dunkirk was really good, but it was too friggin' slow, dude.
No,
Sorry.
I agree. I agree.
I'm a big historian guy.
This is why we had this panel, guys, because we have different opinions. Right, Kyle?
We all have a diversity of thought.
Iconics? No,
I
okay.
cannot accept your awfulness, JT. How dare you?
Your opinion, it's fine if you have an opinion, but it's not right. It's unconstitutional.
Okay, this scene. Okay, let me just say something.
Okay, go.
I think
This,
ShopRite
I
should invest
still
in the
never
environment.
understood this part.
Wait,
Let's
can I just say something after what that guy just said? Look at your stuff to my customers. You don't like? You don't buy.
I think I'm gonna petition ShopRite because your shirt is too basic.
Okay, anyway,
It's
go
not
on,
a racist
JT.
joke. It's a dope
Scarecrow
to
looks.
South Central show.
I love Batman Begins because of Scarecrow because they didn't start with the Joker. You gotta wait till the second movie for that. I really like that thing
Scarecrow was like my what happens
because
when I
and look, this is obviously not
have
him.
like Monster Energy.
But this part never made these like wannabe Batman. Like what is the Legion of Batman? Like I don't know, like what? I never knew what it meant.
It's you know what it meant. It means that people are having hope. They want to go out and emulate him. They've been in a city.
Batman
that's been
using
filmed.
guns?
That's the part that
I thought he didn't kill anybody.
Oh my God!
They
It's
wanna-
Ben Affleck's Batman. Everyone, he's
You know what
using
much more?
guns.
Can you imagine if Batman actually was just like screw my job and just start shooting people?
That'd be
Like
funny.
this?
That would probably be fun.
Oh, the best part of the whole trilogy was the tumbler. The best part of the whole trilogy was the tumbler.
Dude, I think if I had a house,
that
I would start
car
a house with a
It's
tumbler.
amazing.
It's the littiest car of all cars. And
I want that car.
like, it gives the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 a run for the money.
Yeah.
You know how people like say, "What would you do for a
What
comic bar?
What would you do for the tumbler?
Yeah, yeah, right. What would you?
Yeah.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy a tumbler. It'd literally be in my driveway right now.
You know that this is a good, like, a lot of cops like this.
And then he
movie.
shows up. And he still has the he still has
There
the
you
Batman
go.
Begins
Why do
suit.
a lot of cops just like
Okay, look.
It's a crime.
Again, unpopular opinion. The
Go.
fighting is god awful.
I wouldn't go that far.
Like.
Dark Knight Rises, I agree. Maybe,
What the fuck?
No, maybe Dark Knight Rises, I agree, but in the Dark Knight, this part is not that bad.
This part's not that bad, but the rest, like the actual,
The
It's like a
original-
Disney
the
stunt
original-
show.
the
What's the first one?
choreography is
The
awful.
Batman Begins.
The fighting was way better than that.
Yeah, it was.
And which one, Batman Begins?
Batman
Oh,
Begins,
yeah,
the fighting
it
was
does.
really good.
This one was like, and then what was that? Like a razor blade hand?
Alright,
What is it,
you're
like,
complaining
Ash?
a little too much, JT.
Spread the hate.
JT, you don't like this movie, bro?
No,
This is gonna be very
I enjoyed the film as a whole,
Like,
but I have
you're
my
complaining about a guy who
I
Nuts
really
and
like.
crannies.
Okay, if I can say something, I really like the movie. It's one of my favorites. Probably up there with one of my favorite Batman movies. But I will admit it does have problems. So I'm sort of in the middle of. You said you love it.
Yeah, I mean, I mean,
I really love it. I'm like sort of in the middle of and
All right, what do you think they could? What do you think they could have done better to make the movie better?
You know what? Can I talk about when we get to that certain part?
I'm not wearing
Yeah,
hockey
fine.
pants.
Well, I don't know. I don't care. It's his video.
I'm gonna wait till we get to that
Say
certain
what
part.
you want, man. Because we're gonna get to it eventually.
This
I don't
man
mind
is
either way.
awesome.
You just
Gary Oldman is you.
And look,
Great.
I said this before.
JT, I
But when
do
you
have to
think
be
of
out of
Commissioner
your
Gordon, when you think of if you gotta go, you gotta go. If you think of when you think of Commissioner Gordon, you think of Gary Oldman.
Of
Yeah.
course.
He was one of the.
when I think of Christopher
like,
Horton,
you know, like J. Jonah
I
Jameson and
think
J.K.
of America
Simmons.
as a great country.
Like J.K. Simmons,
Yeah.
right, from the Spider-Man.
Can I
He
just
is
say- can I
J.
just say
Jonah
something
Jameson.
here? How can you take a man so seriously with that mouth open?
That's true. It's true. He's like,
Oh, he's human after all. Really? You don't say.
All right.
Inspector Gordon, for some reason, like when I see him, like
No,
I just
Commissioner
want to.
Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon, it makes me want to laugh. I don't know why. It's just
Why?
his face. It just makes you laugh.
What, Gary Oldman?
I don't know, dude.
Why?
I feel like his face doesn't play his part.
Gary-
that's Tyler. That's Tyler every time he sees Morgan Freeman. Like he looks at his nose
Let me
for
ask.
some reason.
Can I
and
ask you guys
laughs.
a
Gary Oldman's a badass.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Morgan Freeman is like.
He's coming.
There's a reason he's played God. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, and it's the hockey pants quote. I'm very.
and Bruce Almighty.
Oh, I have to go. I'm not wearing hockey pants.
One of my favorite parts of this whole trilogy was the way it's in Batman Begins, it's in the Dark Knight Rises, but Wayne Manor, the actual mansion, that thing is awesome.
Oh, yeah,
my
definitely.
god, freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was a very good wingman.
But and then this part, like where the Batcave is now underground, I like that angle too. I like.
Do you know America is like the best country?
I heard the crime rate in Gotham went down, guys.
Oh yeah, this movie reflects like, what is it called?
I love how you're standing.
I think it's like second nature for this.
I got-
Sit your ass
I
down
gotta
and
admit,
watch
I
the
think
movie.
Michael
This
Caine
is
is probably the second best outfit. The first being Jeremy Irons in Batman v Superman.
He was a really good out.
He was one of the only
Listen,
good things about that
I
movie.
was gonna
Jeremy
just say
Irons.
before
Yeah.
that a lot of cops like this movie. When I'm in Fishkill Police Department doing my dispatching, when we talk about it, they love it. Mr. Kelly from Bosie's, he is
Oh, yeah, Mr.
obsessed
Kelly.
about this movie.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's like a good. I don't know why. It's something about cops loving this movie. Even me, I'm like, I don't know why.
Bathroom?
Okay, now. With,
I just think it because it's a very good crime movie. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Harvey Dent.
Doom.
Harvey.
And Bill, you said that he was like he felt shoot in or horse
Shoehorned in.
Yeah.
We'll talk. I'll talk more about that when I get to that.
Oh, Harvey.
Yeah.
a little bit. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
But
I know I've been hating on this thing all the time. But yeah.
But anyway, we're about to watch an episode of the new show. You know what that show is? Law and Order, Gotham City Edition. In the criminal justice system, there are two secret, separate but equally important groups: the district attorney and a guy who goes out dressed as a bat, cutting them down. This is their story. Dun dun.
Damn, Rachel. Oh my God. Sorry.
Okay, everyone.
And they switch actors.
Important question: who is a better Rachel, Katie Holmes or Maggie
I
Gyllenhaal?
think Maggie did a great job.
That's a good question.
but Katie Holmes did a
I
really
was
good
stuck
job.
on that one.
Did you know Jake Gyllenhaal, her brother, was actually originally thought of to play Harvey Dent?
No. You think
That'd
of
have
Batman?
been very creepy if she was.
Think of Batman.
No, this show, I think.
No.
I could be wrong. I'm going to look that up.
You're wrong. Trust me.
Okay, well, just take
Who's
me
that
out.
actor? Who's been over done?
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, he's really good.
In my opinion, I like the girl from Batman 1980. I can't believe I forgot her.
Batman
Vicky
who?
Vale. I like Vicky
Oh,
Vale.
Kim Basinger?
Kim Basinger?
I thought she was kind of bland.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that way. I'm
She
saying.
was saying she was hot.
Yeah.
Don't want to.
She was.
No, my favorite Batman
Love interest.
love interest gotta be Michelle Pfeiffer, Selena Kyle from Batman Returns.
Oh yeah.
Of course you would think that.
And look, this scene is a great example of how Harvey Dent.
Seriously, can we talk about the movie?
Yes.
Please?
No, we
is
are
a good-
talking
This
about
is a
it.
good
We got
scene
this
right
right.
here. I
Because
thought.
we have not talked about the movie within the past 15 minutes.
We talk about Batman in general. No, I was like, Aaron Eckhart did a great job of explaining and demonstrating how Harvey Dent was before Two-Face.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked his character arc, honestly.
Because that
He
is
had
one of the.
an
That
amazing
is
character.
one of the. I was watching a video of the guy who hates the Nolan Batman movies, and he said
Boom.
one of the things that Nolan did right is that he showed Harvey Dent pre Two-Face.
No, because I mean, we all remember what's his face, Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh God! for your diet inspection, we're gonna turn it into the same acid that turned us to the man we are today.
One of the best points, I think one of the best things about this Two-Face, in my opinion, was the. I mean, yeah, we didn't see a lot of Two-Face, but we saw a lot of Harvey Dent.
Oh yeah, we saw Harvey.
If you watch this movie,
Yeah.
him right there is essential to the movie's plot. The whole movie's plot is about
Crime.
are people corruptible?
Because people,
He is
a lot
one of
again,
the
people
best.
say that this is Law and Order Gotham City edition.
Yeah.
He's the best out of everyone, and
Yeah.
Joker took him, and with one bad day, he became one of the worst people in Gotham.
But anyway,
That's the whole point of the story arc, and he has a very good story arc.
What was good is they treated him like kind of like Darth Vader, like a good person turned evil.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, look at Aaron Eckhart playing Harvey Dent. He has that heroic image. Look at that chin. Look at that chin of his.
oh God, you're gonna be obsessed with the chin.
He's got that heroic cleft chin. He could have been.
Dan, you're gonna be obsessed with the chin.
The
aren't
sauce
you?
is really
He
good.
could have been Superman of this movie if he wanted to. But no, he turned into Two-Face.
Let's not
Think
kid
about it. He's an iconic heroic image for what this story was looking at.
Honestly, he looks like
And-
a Harvey Dent from the comics. A little bit. Before Two-Face.
And he represents,
Oh, that's good.
if you go in the history, this is like this bad city being turned clean. Like that happened a lot in the 2000s when this movie was made.
Yeah.
It represents the new police force, the new, like New York City was cleaning up a lot during the 2000s and 90s.
Yeah.
That's what he represents. He represents
Yeah,
that new type of cop that's not going to be corrupted and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you look later, maybe I should leave this for later. I'll explain it later because it's a later scene.
Yeah.
But the cops aren't going to put up with the gangs anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, you're back. We missed you.
I'm sorry. I had to attend to business.
Does my bathroom smell like shit?
Why are we talking about the
Can we
bathroom?
focus on the damn movie?
No, seriously, man.
Actually,
Okay, so-
no, it's your piss, bro.
You gotta
So
let
see,
her-
he's Gotham's White Knight.
That was like 18 hours or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh.
we have to talk about
Alright,
crap and
alright.
just focus on the movie, please.
Thanks, bro.
Seriously, thank you.
You're welcome,
Wayne-
Dan.
I loved Wayne Enterprises in the first
See,
movie.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
commentaries with him because he likes to talk about the movie. Then other
Hey, you want to do a commentary sometime on something?
All right.
You name the movie.
Morgan Freeman!
Oh, the
Okay,
voice of
Morgan
God. The
Freeman.
voice of God.
Morgan Freeman would be God if he played like a horror movie.
Me.
He already did that in Bruce Almighty.
That movie was the best.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, this guy. I don't like this guy.
I think
I know he's a dick.
if you're going to talk about stuff being shoehorned in, this guy.
Coleman Reese.
This guy was shoehorned in.
Reese was definitely shoved. Mr. Reese.
And he's barely in the
But
movie.
But the end.
Guys, I want to
America's
in
the
10
best
minutes.
country
That's
out
it.
there, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
10 minutes of
America's
screen
the
time.
best
10, maybe
country
20 minutes at best.
But the end of his story arc was essential, though. But
And we'll get to that when we get to that.
I thought the end of this Coleman Reese's story arc was important. But some of these scenes were kind of like, all right, whatever.
Cancel the deal.
Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Hey, JT, I might put this in my bio that we're doing this because I love this movie so much.
Yes,
I'll
this is
put on
Kyle's
my-
favorite movie. I will
No,
tell you.
not my favorite.
Yes,
it's
it
on-
is.
well,
Probably
it's
one of my
up there.
favorite
It's up
comic
there.
book movies. It's probably my favorite
I'm not
comic
very
book
sure
movie.
that's
Okay. So,
I don't think I have a favorite super.
all right, and now we gotta go to probably the most awkward date in the history of awkward dates.
Where's the judge?
Can I just point something out
They
here?
made a
No.
really great thing.
That we're the only ones focused on the
I
movie.
don't know why.
Well, that's one thing. No. For those who watch the Batman Year One editorial and is continue to watch this right now, Aaron Eckhart was actually linked to play Jim Gordon and Darren Aronofsky's Batman Year One,
I'm not a fan.
alongside Joaquin Phoenix to
Dude,
play
that's just my
Batman.
type of girl. I don't know why.
That's
Imagine
my
that.
cousin, bro.
Stop, bro. Don't mind me of that.
How would you feel? Hey, gents, how would you feel about? Hey, guess what? Your friend, your ex-girlfriend tells your new boyfriend, my former boyfriend dressed up as a bat and ran around.
She should have said something.
What?
Alright, I'll tell you after this, alright?
All right.
God,
we have the attention.
You just can't.
God, we have the.
They both are-
And this, I think our problem is we have the attention span of a squirrel here.
I don't worry about
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this
it.
on my
But,
bio.
but this is a very important scene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So?
This is actually a really, that brings up a very important question. Is it right for people to take the law into their own hands?
To take the blonde
To
and
take the law into their own
Oh.
hands?
I take the blonde in my hands.
I'm trying to think
He's
of
got
something.
the idea. He's thinking about it.
Harvey Larson. This is true.
My
History lesson.
This is true.
hero,
Hero.
or you live
Long enough to see yourself become the villain.
That's
I think
Michael
I-
Keaton. First he was Batman, now he's the Vulture.
We love you, Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah.
I should tag Michael Keaton in a tweet. I felt pretty happy. Maybe if I'm not doing
I don't see it. You guys.
He could be. He's got the chin for it.
Oh, you and the damn chin.
He's got jaws of
I'm just
steel.
good to break your horns.
This is gonna be a long commentary, isn't it?
Probably.
It's 2 hours and 30 minutes, 40 minutes, man.
Close to full house.
JC, I do have to head out of here and walking like pretty quick, bro.
Shit.
Oh, you're leaving us.
I have to be up real early, man. I leave my house at 5 in the morning,
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
but there will be a next time.
All right.
This part I was talking about.
Oh, this has got to be one of my favorite
So
scenes in the
this
movie.
is like
You gotta stay for this part.
Yeah, you
I,
got
JT, this part is worth it. See, this scene was like so like.
don't say anything bad about
No, I'm not. No, but correct me if I'm wrong. This is a scene where they all kind of like.
Oh, this
where the
guy.
money
This
is.
is the scene that really opened up the dark side of the movie for me.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's a small note.
this is what I was saying before, where like the gangs, Joker says it, but like he was like, oh, have your balls dropped off, like.
Yeah. I
If
remember
you
me and
notice-
my friend. I was a freshman in high school when this movie came. I'm older than all you guys. I was a freshman in high school when this movie came out, and
Oh,
me and my
congratulations.
friend. What's up? What are you congratulating me on? But anyway, me and my friend would constantly quote what the Joker's about to say right now.
Did we get enough Joker? Generic question. Did we get enough Joker?
Oh my God.
Joker.
You know
makes
what?
The movie,
Question.
bro.
I'm going to ask a big question. I want to ask this
You don't
before
like Heath
Tim
Ledger as
leaves.
the Joker?
No.
Who do you like better?
I was about to ask
Jack
that.
Nicholson.
Thank you. Okay.
Dude, he's alright.
Okay.
You have your own opinion. You have your own opinion.
Hey,
Here's
this
what
is
I
what it's all
think.
about. It's all
I'm really
opinion.
like-
I think if you're going to be a comic book purist, then he was
I
closer
think
to the
JT,
comics.
you may be that 1%.
I think
Okay,
That
if
is not
I
like
can-
the Heath Ledger.
To me, Jack Nicholson just has that like.
I personally enjoyed Heath Ledger more.
I like
Wait,
this scene.
wait.
too.
Okay, let's
There
watch
we
this scene
go.
first, and we'll get back to this debate in a second.
It's like
Hey, look at Spawn.
T'Challa. What? Anyone who plays the Joker or anything, like it, they go insane. I would imagine.
Like what?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Still.
See, for me, like his whole, like he just plays the role.
The Joker. You know what I mean? It's like when I
What do you
see
think
him-
of the
No, he just plays a
terrorist.
mad genius.
Like terrorist.
Like a crazed
When I
philosopher.
think of the Joker, like I think of what, like I can't can't picture like
I will
you playing it any better.
I will say something to defend JT here.
Oh my.
That I think you're enjoying this now, aren't you?
No, not really, but okay.
But Jack Nicholson was the balance between the comic book type, but also like the sinister
Listen,
type.
Jack Nicholson was amazing.
You ever
No,
danced
I
with the devil
love
in the
I
Bible
love
like
Heath
that?
Ledger more. But I think but I'm not a comic book purist. But if you're really pure to the comics, Jack Nicholson was closer
That
to the
is
comic
true.
books.
Right.
But you
But
have
it
to
really depends
remember,
on which Joker you prefer. Do you prefer the more like? Do you prefer the more?
this is the real. Here's the problem. Christopher Nolan wanted to make a Batman that's most to real life. This is the Joker that he needed for this movie, and it fits perfectly. Can you say that would you want Jack Nicholson in this type
No.
of movie?
No, because it's a different time period.
Because
That's what I'm saying.
Because actually, fun fact, Heath Ledger actually based his performance on the Joker off what was it? Alex from Clockwork Orange.
He said that he took stuff from every Joker. He took stuff from Jack Nicholson.
And also Alex from Clockwork
He
Orange.
took stuff from.
He's just the perfect guy to play it. He plays his role. And
Perfectly.
like when you think of the Joker, you think of this like crazy, insane.
And the role ended up killing him too.
I wouldn't say it did kill him. I mean, his own sister said it didn't kill him.
If I was the
He
Joker,
was just
bro,
ODing.
And we can't deny this was. There we go. Hold on.
Let's not blow. Steal from us and just walk away.
I just did, bro, because I'm Joker. See, if you could get like the Joker and a Punisher and kind of like make
You get
a
Heath
villain
Ledger.
out of him, that would be me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or like a dark Captain America.
I love this
that would
line.
be me.
Here's my card. Which we saw at the
I'm
end of
gonna have
Batman
that
Begins,
album, guys.
and
Yeah, that out.
Yeah.
alright,
I will see you guys later.
Yo,
alright.
my guy.
My boy.
I'll see you. I'll shoot you a text.
Heck yeah, man. Let
Alright.
me know.
Give me bro.
See you later. It was nice meeting
It was
you.
nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch for.
That's a review show. PC you guys later.
Alright.
Yeah, the camera's
Pick
over
my
there.
boy up.
Oi, it's this way.
It was right there.
Oh, yeah. See, this is why I'm not good at this. I'm going to shoot in these videos. I'll keep you real. But
Alright.
don't expect much from me. Alright, guys. See you later.
Alright.
You go, bro.
Take care, Lawrence.
Alright, see you later, bud. Good meeting you.
Oh, back to the Joker discussion.
Where's
You
my
know,
pants?
Oh, they're on the front porch.
Where's my pants, bro?
Don't ask, folks. Don't ask. Alright, bye-bye.
Where's my stick?
do you know who would have been a good Joker for back then?
Okay, now we can stay focused on this.
Brad Dourif.
Who?
The voice of Chucky, Brad Dourif.
I can see that.
Oh, yeah, you know...
He was
You know
Tim
something?
Burton's choice.
And I shoot... No, yeah, he was a choice for, like, Scarecrow or something, I think.
No, actually, he wasn't considered. He
No,
just
I heard he was. I
no.
think.
He literally just confirmed it himself.
Oh.
He wasn't considered. There wasn't talk about it. There was no
okay.
Scarecrow.
I read something...
No, it was supposed to be just the Riddler in Tim Burton's Part 3.
Yeah.
Just the Riddler, no one else. That's
How do you
it.
think that would have been?
think-
Sorry if that's a random question.
No. It's about Batman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys about something. The whole
Quick
thing with Mr. Lau, I feel like this was completely pointless.
If this is Batman's HQ, like where his tech gets made, and there's other people around there wearing bat things on the back. Have you ever noticed that?
No, where?
There's engineers. I swear to God, there was a few engineers.
I don't believe so.
Like
Maybe from Batman Begins. I don't
It was-
remember
it was
that.
like-
I've
so
watched
someone
this
el-
movie about 10 times.
in the past month.
No.
In the past 3 days.
JT, you see those nachos right there?
Dig.
Ah.
Dude, I'd love to be Batman.
Well, me too.
Batman's like.
Batman was what is still my favorite superhero. When I was like 4 or 5, let me tell you, when I was a little kid, every Halloween I went as Batman.
You see,
Yeah. For you guys, I suggest being the Darren Aronofsky version.
From the comics.
wait till I get ripped, bro. I'll.
Morgan Freeman was great.
There's only 2. All right, I don't want to get off topic.
No.
I'll tell you this after the
And Morgan Freeman was a great Lucius Fox. Can you say that?
Definitely.
Can you say that?
Yes.
Let's check something.
Pyongyang. Wait a minute.
Remember they went to China?
I thought that was the North Korean city for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay, guys. I have an unpopular opinion. Finally, JT doesn't have one. I do.
This is great.
I think the whole thing with Lau was kind of completely out of.
If I'm gonna give you anything, it might be that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
Do we have another Tostito bag around here?
It's right here.
He came prepared.
God, I just love
Alfred is a savage, bro.
I think he was the second best Alfred. The first one being Jeremy Irons
Look at that.
and
He's like-
Batman v Superman.
Can you get that for me? Can you get that for me?
Oh, this part's awesome. I love this part. This is when you saw the Joker as first as like untouchable, man. Like he
Tricks me.
Did the 500.
Joke's on you.
One of the best lines in the movie right now. Move these stars.
I don't know how I got
Let's just let him do the thing.
You know what?
Let's just let him do his thing. I'm gonna tell you out of this room if you keep quoting this sequence.
Sorry, man.
Not looking. I don't know. I love that.
And you know what?
It's like
I was always
right, he just
confused
doesn't
when
hear
I
it.
saw that because you don't hear the trigger go off. You just hear the.
Did he kill him or did he?
He killed
Are
him.
you serious right now?
Yeah, I thought he just cut his lip open. For years, I always just thought he cut his lip open.
Dude, he cuts his whole thing.
Ah, still.
Make it
Bruh.
fast.
Only one comes out alive.
Wait, what was that?
I love how he says aggressive expansion and then he can only take one of them.
Now back in China,
This is Hong Kong, right? Or no,
It
Pete
looks-
Cao Lang. It's Morgan Freeman.
Great job showing how Batman is the only hero in this world.
What was that?
The only hero. It's a real world Batman. It's only one hero in this entire planet.
Yeah,
Morgan Freeman.
I'm not. Yeah.
this is pretty cool too.
What do they catch him on again? Like money laundering or something?
I took white collar crime class. Come on. I think that was what it was. Yes.
Have you noticed we're much more focused now?
I don't worry about it.
Latran, bitch.
I'm more a Morgan Freeman, bitch.
Fantastic scene right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's so strategic.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
They say Christian Bale was the best Bruce Wayne. Not Batman.
I agree.
Bruce Wayne.
No, I agree.
He played Bruce Wayne perfectly.
Here's what I think.
Batman, Michael Keaton.
No. I agree. I think Christian Bale was the better Bruce Wayne, but I think Michael Keaton was the better Batman.
I think Christian Bale was a very, very, very fine.
Val
Bruce Wayne.
Kilmer and Christian Bale are tied along with the Bruce Wayne aspect.
Well, seriously, Michael Keaton held in the pain. Val Kilmer was just weird. George Clooney was pretty good, honestly, as Bruce Wayne. I'm gonna call it the way it is.
I don't think he was bad as
I
Bruce
thought George
Wayne.
Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne, despite him being in that horrible shit movie.
All right, how about you talk about making them as
I'm not a
Bruce
fan
Wayne?
of
I'll talk
George
about making them as Batman.
As Bruce Wayne. Forget the whole movie. Just him as Bruce
Nah, I'm
Wayne.
just not a fan of George Clooney.
Oh, okay.
Actor? He's alright.
He was at Comic Con walking on the floor. You know that? Down in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think he can be. Maybe his acting I like, but I think he himself can be a very pretentious.
Oh, and this is the
person.
debut of the.
No,
new
he's a
Bat-
stand-up guy. What are you talking about?
This is who
don't
I
know,
would rank for
some of the stuff he
Batman's.
says sometimes.
Guys, this is who I would rank for Batman's, and you tell me if you agree or disagree.
That is so.
We're gonna go from bottom to top. George Clooney at the bottom, then Val Kilmer, then Batfleck.
I like Ben Affleck.
I know. I thought he was really good. He blew me away.
He was an older Bruce Wayne too, and I like that.
Yeah. Christian Bale and of course Michael Keaton. That's just the movies where if we were going to do other media, then Kevin Conroy would absolutely be number
Adam
one.
West was pretty good too, guys.
This is a good scene.
Okay, we'll throw West there between Kilmer
West
and
was
Fleck,
still bad.
Affleck. My dad, he actually watched this movie with me one time when the year it came out on DVD. He didn't like it because he grew up watching Adam West so much. He was so like,
he was that kind of Batman fan.
yeah. Well, he's not a
I
Batman
would love
fan
to
like
do
I
that
am.
if I had the guts
To what?
to go like that, like fly like that. Not fly, but you know. There's a garbage can right there on the door.
I agree, bro.
Yeah. That one thing's not good enough.
No.
No. Watch the whole video. You're
Turn
just
on
gonna be
one
hearing
button,
the
turn on
fan.
What?
Well, the microphones are here.
But I agree at the same time. I'm getting hot.
One going on to one. Oh, that's good.
Boom.
Now Batman's International.
International Batman.
Batman Ninja.
Joker was right, man. He does not hold the jurisdiction. If he's part of Gotham PD, that'd be a problem. 'Cause you don't
Guys,
really
be
have-
honest. If you were some weird eccentric billionaire, would you guys dress up as a bat and go fight crime?
If I had the tools, yes. And if I was as fit as him, if I had a high IQ as Batman does, yes, I would.
Because they make him smart too. They don't make him.
I think
just...
it's like IQ. Batman is like 100 and.
He went to Princeton, remember?
I think if you look at the comics, he went to a bunch of colleges, and he'd only go to classes that he needed to.
Now, if you remember from Batman Begins when they show that flashback, and Alfred asks, "Are you going to be returning to Princeton?"
Yeah.
Oh, so do you think this action's bad, JT? Be honest with me.
No, I mean, I thought it was a very strategic part of the movie because they gotta
I
get him
think
back
this
to
is just
Gotham.
badass.
They gotta get him back to Gotham and the planes.
You know what? You're not as cynical as this movie as I thought you were going to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
same.
He's like,
It's coming.
oh, you think you're gonna get me? You got me cornered? No.
When Batman
This
and the
guy's
Joker and the GCPD,
We'll get to.
like with him in the room,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off.
Wait. Can I just say this one thing? Oh my God, he can fly? How? Because he's Batman.
Because he's Batman.
Don't piss off the Superman folk.
Yeah, I like Superman.
I like Superman too.
I like Batman better.
Yeah.
I actually really love Superman.
That was funny. I don't know why. The moment I saw that, I laughed.
Lieutenant Gordon.
Here,
Oh my God.
here, Lieutenant Gordon. Merry Christmas.
There she is, guys.
Okay. Guys, you didn't answer my
Oh.
question. Gyllenhaal or Katie Holmes?
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
Katie Holmes did really good though.
I like Gyllenhaal better.
And no one noticed the difference.
Because I think Jeremy Johns said it
I'm
best in
pretty
his
sure I
review.
noticed the difference.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
didn't care.
I think
to be honest.
Jeremy Johns said it best in his review, and I'm going to quote it right now. He said, quote, Katie Holmes looked like she had to sleep with the DA to get her position, while Maggie Gyllenhaal, even though she was sleeping with the DA, it looks like she didn't have to.
That would be one of the most accurate statements I think I've ever heard.
I love you, Jeremy, if you're watching. He's probably not, but
Jeremy Johns, please subscribe.
you're awesome-tacular.
You're one of my influences, and I love you.
Oh, I love him. He's great.
He's spectacular.
He's awesome-tacular.
I literally even say comment below, let me know all the time. I can't help but not say it. God, Rachel is spectacular. Why are we watching this? It's amazing.
I don't know. Ever since I was a little kid, I had a crush on her. I don't want to make this video turn into
No,
something like that.
we're gonna start talking about like Kim Basinger now and all this shit.
Yeah,
I still stand by my comments with Michelle Pfeiffer.
yeah, I was about to bring
And
that up.
can we just say Anne Hathaway as Catwoman?
I thought she was good. I was a little skeptical at first because I saw the trailer because at that time the only thing I knew her was from like Princess Diaries. Like I haven't seen the movie,
I
but
thought she was a great Catwoman.
I'm thinking,
She's
you know.
okay.
But I thought she was good. I didn't think she was as good as Michelle Pfeiffer, but I thought.
I thought they need to make a Catwoman. If they ever do a new Catwoman, they need to take someone who takes some from Michelle Pfeiffer and the other.
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. They need to kind of combine that.
I got the perfect person.
Oh,
To those who have seen the Netflix Daredevil series,
oh my god!
the actress who plays Elektra, I think she should be Catwoman.
That actually.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
She should be Catwoman.
What is she? What else is she in?
She was in The Hitman's Bodyguard. She was
That was cool.
she voiced in Call of Duty World War II Zombies. There was some other stuff she did. I know for sure. I'm not. I can't remember which. But all I can say is I stand by my choice. She should play Catwoman. Jeff Johns, Warner Bros. If you hear this, consider this choice.
Well, that's a very packed courtroom.
How did the defendants plead, right?
We plead not guilty. We should just get.
I'll take a ham on ride.
Is this gonna be on record? Is everyone screaming like this?
I like that scrap from the record. Record? Is somebody supposed to be writing this down?
Dude, that is crazy that people actually do that in court. Like, that is so hard.
Oh my god!
Every word, man. Oh
You
my God.
gotta type like a madman. That's awesome.
They do that.
This is good.
They do that.
Aren't you you're a criminal justice
Yeah,
major.
they do that. That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
Let's just agree what's about to come up made everyone jump. Let's just agree right now.
Oh yeah, I cannot lie.
What,
the
But I
time?
did jump in the next one.
Oh,
First time when
the
I was
party?
a little kid,
The
I was
party?
terrible.
When at the party?
What are you talking about?
When,
No, right here.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Oh, I think I know what
It's
you're
like
talking
almost
about.
every time I watch this movie, I jump. I'm like, it
Well,
still
now that-
gets me.
Well, now that you've talked about it, probably you won't.
Oh wait, hold on.
3, 2, 1. But I remember.
The blood could have got rated on it.
There's blood. It's rated R.
Done. These parts are cool. Where the cards start showing up everywhere.
I'm sure some of you know this by now. Heath Ledger actually recorded. He directed
Yeah.
the recordings himself.
Christopher Nolan, I think, asked them to, right?
No, actually, he asked. Heath
Oh,
Ledger-
And then he volunteered.
Heath Ledger suggested, and no one's like, you know what? Go for it. All you.
Oh, he was a real Batman.
Dress up like him. Can you excuse me? Just gotta want to get water out of the cooler.
Your shoes.
Yeah, it's just what we need to be hearing from a guy dressed up like a clown about Law and Order. Thank you.
They got the yellow teeth right too.
What was that?
The yellow teeth?
Just like Mark Hamill's Joker.
Yeah, just like in the Arkham games. Is this a
Those
Wayne's
games look great.
Oh, Arkham
I
City.
still
my
play
favorite. I love Arkham City. Shit.
One thing I was disappointed with in Arkham Knight was the overuse of the Batmobile.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. That was like, oh my god,
That's
it's like.
I
even
liked
for the
it, but
Riddler,
oh my god.
I do still play it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Without a doubt. I mean, the gameplay is fantastic, but
Oh, here comes millionaire Bruce Wayne and his lovely babe.
Every time he's a savage, bro.
That's not me.
he's Bruce Wayne. He's got billions of dollars.
The two women.
It's like that guy at your
No,
high school
free. You
reunion
can't
who walks
beat
in
that.
with a trophy wife and, you know, cool car, and you're like thinking, why can't I be that fucking guy? You know what I mean?
Because you need to have billions of dollars, Bill.
I don't have that billions of dollars. I wish I did.
The only way to achieve that accomplishment is to have billions of dollars like Bruce Wayne.
I should try that. I believe in Harvey Dent. You guys. Harvey Dent 2020.
Yeah, he's been dead.
We're not gonna make this super.
28, so
We're not. Okay.
2008.
I'm sorry. We'll just. I wanted to make that joke.
I know.
I'm done.
No politics,
That joke was calling my name. I
Hey,
apologize.
hey, me and Kyle say we're gonna make the Super Review Show great again. It's okay.
I was joking, guys. I just had to do it. He's awesome. I just love Aaron Eckhart, though. It's hard to get.
One of my guilty pleasures is the Battle of Los Angeles with him. I don't know why.
No, I did
I
see
know
that
that's a
movie in
terrible
theaters,
movie,
actually.
but-
Oh,
Look at that.
Aaron
That
Eckhart.
movie is stupid.
I never seen it. I wanted to see it, but I didn't see it all the way through. But
It's stupidly enjoyable.
Yeah, it's so bad, but like, it's just
So bad, it's good.
I've seen it.
Now, I forgive my horrible knowledge, but does she ever find out he's Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Batman
she's
Begins.
about to
Did
suck.
you watch it? Freaking Batman
I
Begins.
haven't seen it in a while.
I'm gonna give my
She
opinion on the
knew.
movie, and I don't even know what's not okay.
Remember?
That's right.
I just want to let you know who you are.
Out of all the
I just wanna know who
commentaries
you are.
and
He's gonna shit up.
and everything I've worked with, this man still surprises me.
I like the butts and I cannot lie.
Did you find out Bruce Wayne is Batman? What do you think?
No.
Were you watching? Who
What
are
do you think, dude?
It's not who I am.
Easy,
Underneath.
everyone calm down.
I will make you great again.
Easy.
All right, focus.
I'll defend JT this time. This, he
Easy.
hasn't seen him in a long time.
I haven't seen this. Like
I haven't
2 or
seen
3
this
years.
movie in a long
I
time.
haven't seen this movie in 4 years.
I do have to say I'm shocked, but I will defend you just because I need to make
Just
up for
because
all
you're
the
afraid.
times I'm going to disagree with you on this one.
Okay.
This far,
But I remember the whole thing. I remember the whole thing.
this part's good. This part I love.
This is where where basically the theme begins.
Yeah.
She said, and it said up.
I would have to say, can I see your badges first?
Oh yeah, 'cause she was the judge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, iced tea.
You're gonna drink that whole thing
No, I'm not gonna drink the whole thing yet.
because you can.
That's right. Sorry.
My motto of life.
Wait, Kyle. We forgot the best part. Guys, this movie commentary is brought to you by Pure Leaf Tea.
No, this movie commentary is brought to you by Flex Tape.
Black tape.
Brought to you by Pure Leaf Tea, where we support all of your tea needs.
With the might of Zeus.
I should get you a good attorney
With the
for
might
that
of
one.
Zeus! Oh, this is...
Imagine she opens it up and
This
just
is
my
says,
wife.
"Aw." How did he get his DNA on it? Damn, bro. These criminals have a lot of resources.
It's true.
Seriously, like,
Oh, that can answer. That's all that means to know.
get choked the freak out. Sorry, I spoiled the next scene. You guys all seen it.
Yeah, we have the same questions. How did they get the DNA?
Get choked the freak
Yeah, you
out.
son of a bitch, it's me! I'm Bruce Wayne. I don't wear hockey pants.
There you go.
Oh, here it comes.
That, yeah, you know how fucked that is? You're going up.
Dude, I don't think she realized. She's probably dead before.
I'm just saying, you know how like...
I think this is where the real theme of the
Oh,
movie
wait,
starts.
Hold on.
There we go.
Hold on. Forgot his lines. Michael Caine. Michael Caine, of all people, forgot his lines right here. Close his family.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just let him do his thing.
I got a friend of mine who loves this. Savage.
Oh, maybe that's something.
Ends
Who
up
the
pretty
heck? Could he be Batman?
good. Is he Batman? He's savage. Just takes apart the gun.
But you know, the funny thing is, this guy's been in a couple of Batman movies already.
Who, that guy?
Yeah, the guy's a legit senator, and he's a big Bat fan. He was in Batman and Robin, this movie, and Batman vs Superman.
He was in the worst Batman movie of all time.
Next time, watch Batman vs Superman. As soon as Superman walks in, you have Holly Hunter talking to a man with glasses. That is the same man that Heath Ledger just grabbed just now.
And he's a real life senator?
Hey, you know,
Oh my God.
hey guys, maybe we should do a commentary on that, Batman v Superman.
I already did.
Oh, you did?
I did the extended cut too by myself.
All right. You want to do
Oh,
Batman
this
and Robin?
part's
You want to do a
great.
Batman
This
and Robin
part is
extended
absolutely-
Good
cut?
Harvey, squeeze. Is it this gold bars?
Yeah, great pickup line.
I'll take a shot at you.
Hey guys,
Can I say that camera movement was great?
Oh,
yeah.
The actual like cinematography. of it.
yeah.
I love
It
Chris
builds
Nolan's
tension.
like camera work. I really like his work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh no, you're not at this thing because I like to see. I'm sorry, I don't. I love that. I don't know why.
It's just
Well, Joker does say later on, "You complete me."
Not even about that. It's just the way he says it. He's like,
Okay, guys, I want to take a little poll here. Which story do you think is true? The one with the
that's
father
the
or the
worst.
or
I
the
don't
wife?
think either are true.
No, it's just like Killing Joke. It's it's ambiguous. Is that the right word to say? Ambiguous. Yeah, ambiguous.
Dude, I like Joker when he's ambiguous. I don't like it when they explain. I don't know. I just don't like it when they explain his backstory.
Word. I think that joke is stupid.
a little bit. It's got the intensity though.
Okay, this. No.
What are you saying no to?
No.
I love the new armor though. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine if he died.
No,
The guy, the taxi driver.
He's like, oh, this. And Batman's like,
Just a typical night at Gotham City.
I'm sorry. There's no way they would have survived that.
oh, of course not.
Hey,
You don't
it's a
even-
movie.
That's why they call
It's the
movies.
movie.
It's the movie.
You don't even need
It's
to
the
point that out,
movie.
obviously. I don't think Batman would survive half the stuff.
Sorry.
Well, that's why they made a real life Batman.
You wanna know how he survived
Dude,
most
just
of the
down
stuff, Kyle?
Gosh, down there.
Because he's Batman.
That's right. God, because the garbage is right there. I'm gonna throw that away.
You keep it trash. Oh, right here. Something on his throat.
Damn, alright, that's intense.
That was. Oh, by the way, here's my question. What happened to the Joker up top of the penthouse after he caught Rachel?
Wait, what?
He got away.
Just ran out.
Really?
Get out of my way.
Okay, so where was Batman when they were leaving?
Imagine he's just like, what's up? And just keeps running.
They took the stairs.
Alfred was always a source of obviously inspiration, but he has like the best quotes and stories. I'm not gonna lie.
What if Joker was the kid in this story?
What?
Imagine. That'd be
What?
crazy.
The biggest joke of all. Right under our noses.
Oh,
Is it-
imagine if the kid he's talking about, look,
It's Joker.
he just threw it in the river. Imagine if Joker was the bandit. I'm not the kid, the bandit he was talking about in the story.
No,
I know, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Okay, I think this quote's going to sum everything up perfectly. That sums up the Joker right there. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's true. Like this.
He
movie-
really doesn't
this
have
is
any-
the first time Batman's is pretty significant too. This is the first time Batman's dealing with someone like this.
Because the Jack Nicholson's Joker actually had a motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go with a smile. This one, he does it the same reason why a dog licks his balls. Because he can.
You know, there's like very select few people like that, and that type of person scares people.
What do you mean?
Like Jack the Ripper, like this is a historical example. Like
Yeah.
this type of Joker scares people because there's someone.
Because he has no
just do it
motivation.
just
At
because
least
he
other
can.
villains have
Do you know
motivation.
how easy? I know
As you
it
want to-
sounds like I'm getting off topic, but do you know how easy it is if you wanted to go blow something up, you could? Like that's what
You're
scares
on
a lot
camera.
of people.
Dude, you're on camera. I wouldn't be talking like that.
I'm saying it's
I know
true.
what you're saying.
You
It's
can edit
true.
that out, right?
Dude, it's true. Like, it's honest.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to. If I said I was going to, then there'd be a problem. I'm just saying.
He's not saying anything, I swear.
I'm not saying anything. What
Don't
I'm saying is,
cooperate us.
that's what scares people about this. Is that if someone anywhere,
Because he's got nothing to
if
lose.
someone wanted to do something
They can just do
and
it.
they were this crazy, he could do it.
Absolutely.
That's why this Joker scares people so much.
But that actually makes it interesting when you think about it.
I know. That's why
Oh, no, this was awesome.
I don't kill, but I need a minigun.
Exactly.
I need a machine gun.
No, remember, Batman just thinks they're sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
I like this part too because it shows Batman's detective skills. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not just
Quoting a Rocky Horror Picture Show audience, you know what I think of him?
Think of Alfred or this guy?
Yeah. Quoting a Rocky Horror Picture Show audience, asshole!
He was so shoved in there, man.
Yeah.
This guy.
He's not Morgan Freeman.
No.
Freeman is God.
Freeman is God. This guy.
This guy was just completely worthless. Agree or disagree?
He's
I think the end of the story is worth it. I think I agree with you. This point is kind of like whatever, but like the end of a story arc is essential.
He's
for
gonna.
the plot,
He's
'cause
he wants to blackmail Bruce Wayne.
yeah, they could have done it a different way. I can admit that.
Wow, you're a scumbag for requesting that.
Yeah. I do that.
This is the best threat ever.
Fuck. It's like, oh god.
Oh. If Morgan Freeman just says, "Good luck,"
Especially from Morgan Freeman, no less.
Morgan Freeman.
You know, if you get dissed by Morgan Freeman, you know your life is screwed. It's true.
I love Morgan Freeman.
Look at that 2008 technology, guys.
Why does 2008 seem like it was so long ago?
It was over 10 years.
10 years ago.
Literally, this is.
Also, there's a reason why Christopher Nolan put like the Wall Street stuff in the next movie? Because when this was being made,
Occupied.
when this didn't, yeah, also that, but when this was being made, the recession literally started while this was being made, so he couldn't put anything like that
It
in.
was what being made?
The
The
recession.
recession.
The recession.
2008 recession.
2008-2009 recession.
Yeah.
It wasn't until The Dark Knight Rises we went on in the daylight.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, it's funny. Dan told me this very funny story today. Because we did we did. It wasn't just that. It was Planet of the Apes. And we did our Planet of the Apes movie commentary a little while ago. And get this, we did that. He found out later on that night. All 5 of the original ones were on TV. And we were like, oh my god. And then he told me, what was the other one that we did together?
We were supposed to do the Bill Murray Batman editorial on Monday.
No. The other movie commentary we did. We did Planet of the Apes and we did the other one.
Well,
Not the good about it. It was the one that was on cable the other night. Remember you said that?
what's up, bro?
You said it today.
I'm talking about Batman.
Oh yeah, sorry. And you said that we were
The editorial, we were supposed to do an editorial
Yes.
on Bill Murray's Batman.
and 1989's Batman, or they were a Batman marathon.
What was on Monday? Batman Begins.
Yeah, we're hoping that the Dark Knight's on TV tonight. Just as a funny thing, haha.
If I walked into a room and first saw this, I'd be like, okay, something's happening
Something's
here. I don't
wrong.
want to stay for this.
Frat house. It's like something you see in a frat house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon's not Commissioner Gordon yet, correct?
No.
Okay, just checking.
What was that? What is that?
Stop sending text messages.
What are we talking about?
You! And you're... Get out of my car.
What are you talking about?
We're in a car now?
Seriously. Okay, this is a callback to the first Joker appearance when he's disguised as a cop.
Oh my.
I love how you get to see him without his makeup one time.
Whoa.
Oh.
Got him.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if I was just standing across and I saw a cop's face like that,
Something's up.
yeah. He's like, damn, he got shot.
Well, that was a hell of a funeral. We hope you enjoyed. The bar across the street is open. It's complimentary. Thank you and good night. Okay, that was really stupid. I'm sorry I said that.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Officer Rachel. Yeah.
Oh, Rachel. Did you
Imagine-
just assume her gender?
That's right. Well, I mean, yeah, it was 2008, man.
Yeah.
Modern times. It's
Modern times. You're funny.
Dude, at this point, I'd do what Harvey Dent's doing right now. Well, maybe I wouldn't.
What would you do?
Never mind.
Something tells me I don't want to know.
No, what he did with this man. Well, then thinking about it now, because I'd lose my future job.
Oh.
Then don't say it.
No, I was going to say I would do what Harvey Dent was just doing, but then thinking about it, no, I wouldn't do that. Well, this part's funny.
Hey, RoboCop much.
I want to hear you talk.
Remember Arkham Origins
She is so hot.
when Falcone and the Penguin? That was pretty funny.
Actually, I didn't play Origins.
That wasn't the best, but I do remember that part when he faced Deathstroke.
That is pretty much the only thing I like from there. I just watched the clips on YouTube. I just
You have to watch the scene
couldn't
a couple
finish the
times
game.
to know what was going on.
Yeah, like with the club scene right here. Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
Shaky camera. I hated the shaky camera.
I hate
That's not that much shaky camera, but like the thing is that I hate when you can't see what's happening. And I agree with you guys about that. Sometimes the fight scenes are questionable in this trilogy. The first movie was pretty good though.
yeah, because he was a ninja. And I can see what you guys are talking about. It does seem like Batman's like a little slow with his movements, especially with all that armor on.
Yeah, because real fights, people are gonna be swinging really fast.
And that's what you don't like.
What was that?
The fight scene is because his arm is like really slow.
I just don't care for them. Because like they're not.
I don't
fighting.
think they're great, but I think they're
will
watchable.
I will tell my child. I don't even have it yet. That the Ben Affleck's Batman is better at fighting than Christian Bale's Batman.
Well, yeah, but they're for two different purposes, Jay.
Yes.
One is built to fight superheroes like that are friggin' one's supposed to be the real world. I'd rather teach my kid about something in the real world than fighting these godlike people that they can't actually do.
Yeah, you should have picked a different spot there, buddy.
You know, I always shit on you. You really just shit on me.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
He must have friends.
Right.
Have you met this guy?
Why does it sound like him? No. I have to admit, a little too much on the voice.
Oh no, I agree. I literally, you know what? I literally didn't think it was going to take this long for one of us to bring up the voice.
Like, I liked it in the first one. Kept at that would have been fine. Because he was kind of more like, I'm Batman. Like, that's fine.
I'm
But this one he's going like, where's the trigger?
I'm gonna say this
It's
is dead serious. This was a cop film.
It's Law and Order Gotham City.
Literally, no. I know you said that, but it just like re-clicked for me.
What?
Like, this is a cop drama.
That's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of cops like this movie.
A lot of cops like it. Dan, you've been quiet.
Gosh, for watching this.
I know. His hand was shift. That Tumblr scene where it becomes the bike was amazing. Oh god, I love that car. I'm wearing all gray. I feel like I'm fatty.
And I'm wearing gray too. Don't worry about
Oh, I made my sweatpants.
it. America, this is what's wrong.
I'm the goddamn Batman.
Have you guys ever seen that meme?
And then,
Always be yourself, unless you can be Batman.
then be Batman.
Has anyone seen that meme?
I have. Damn.
That's the first sign, I think, that Batman
That's-
sees that he's not going to be a villain.
No, he's not gonna what?
This is when his kind of knight in shining armor thing starts to fade a little bit, in my opinion.
Who, Harvey?
Yeah. The temper. He has like a temper. And you were actually perfectly right. It's like Anakin Skywalker. You know, he starts off with little things, and then as the movie goes on, it gets bigger and bigger. You know what I mean?
Right, and he falls deeper into darkness.
Yeah.
There are gonna be so many
But
memes.
you know what? You know what just clicked to me
What?
when Batman just said to Harvey Dent, "In the symbol of hope, I can never be." Just give him a Superman suit. Then you got a good symbol of hope.
On my planet, it's a symbol of hope. On this planet, it's an ass suit.
But for Bill, the reason why he should wear that suit is because he's got a chin for it.
Oh, I'm gonna hear this all night, aren't I?
You bastard.
You got a thing for chins, man.
No, I'm just doing this to break his horns. I just want to drive him nuts.
Oh, have you Guys, notice Rachel's chin. Have you noticed Bruce Wayne's chin?
Have you noticed that Rachel is a badass?
You know what? We should just call this the Dark Knight, the chin commentary. Did you see that,
I'm gonna
guys?
call it that.
Oh God, no.
Dark Knight, the chin.
You know what? Just
That's
make a chin
big
cut.
Chin.
Woo! Chins!
Yes, chins are meeting.
Chin, chin, chin.
Hey, JT, make a cut when we only talk about the chins. That'd be hilarious.
I challenge anyone out there to download this 2.5-hour video and
Make it a meme, please.
and make this a meme and compile our chin video things and just do like a 10
Dude,
second
it's my
thing.
And you can
Please
see
don't.
girls with memes saying,
Please don't. I don't want to.
saying, I want. Oh wait, do
I
we
don't
want
wanna
to meet? Do we want to see a meme, Dan, that says, "Look at me," like the way Dan looks at Eckhart's chin?
I choose not to, because like I said, I'm doing this to break your horns.
Well, guess what? I'm as strong as a boulder, my friend.
What the hell?
Strong as a rock.
One day, guys, I'm gonna make a video by myself, and I'm gonna attempt to make myself a meme. That's my one dream.
You know what? Memes are great. We live in the 21st century where memes are accepted.
Memes are a form of currency. I don't know why.
I had a former boss who would, like, literally in his spare time just sit there and make memes all day.
So we memes are great.
That sounds like a
Can't
wonderful
even-
boss.
I wonder if Batman flosses his teeth.
What the hell are you talking about?
Something
I
random.
don't think anybody flosses their teeth.
I sometimes.
I have to.
Nobody flosses.
When I'm trying to make it, I
Nobody
have to.
flosses their teeth anymore.
Right, Kyle? When I'm
No,
trying to
I
make it, I
actually
have to.
to.
So anyway, I think this is the setup to one of.
You see how I just caused all of you to start talking about flossing your teeth?
I think this is anyway getting back on track.
Yes, I did. To the Dark Knight. Let me see.
I think this is the setup to one of the best scenes in the movie.
What, the press conference and the trial or whatever?
No, what's coming up after this?
Oh, with the tumbler? No, I literally. Okay,
This was the best.
the first time I saw that scene with the tumbler was just coming up, I literally cried because I love that car. I love that car so much, and it just blew up.
That's why actually JT secretly hates this movie. Not hates this.
Fucking love the car.
You know what?
Yeah,
on that
it's not like
complicated
he's
movie, I got
saved
something to talk to you after
Can you
this.
imagine if the bloopers for this movie, like Aaron
He's a
Eckhart?
vigilante.
Can you imagine just for 1 second though?
Dude, any cop in real life, any police department in real life
Would not do
would
this.
would do exactly what they would let him. I highly doubt that the police department would.
The night
do
is
that.
dark. Is just and let me tell you, that the dawn is coming.
There's such thing as citizens cops. Maybe some of the stuff Batman does is questionable.
Awesome. That is an awesome quote.
Some of these guys are in the. I want to be an extra for a movie. You guys want to do that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the bloopers instead of him saying like "I am the Batman" like a regular voice? He was like "I'm the Batman."
Because right there, Bruce Wayne was about to step in to take himself to get arrested.
Now Rachel's like,
What? I know who Batman is. It's not him.
What the shit is this?
I know his chin. That was for you, Dan.
Is there?
No, I think that was all you.
Can I say that Katie
Oh
Holmes
God,
and
you're secretly
Maggie
driving
was
me
it
crazy.
Gyllenhaal?
That's
I see her
yeah.
name. Maggie Gyllenhaal, whatever it is. Katie, the two of them look so alike.
What?
Maggie Gyllenhaal,
And
Katie Holmes look alike.
No.
you're out of your mind.
Okay, well, no, like in this type of like continuity, they look alike.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna say it. You're out of your mind.
No, I agree with Dan. You're out of your mind. I don't see it.
You don't see that?
I do not see it.
Kyle, defend me.
I think you're in the minority here.
Look,
And then
I'm
we
gonna
all,
be devil's advocate. In this scene, she looks 10% more like her. I'll be devil's
but
advocate.
like Katie Holmes.
Devil's advocate. That doesn't mean I believe that. I'm just
Fuck.
trying to defend JT.
you're just a kiss ass.
No, I'm disagreeing with him on half the stuff or almost everything he's saying.
This movie's a 1 out of 10.
Don't ever say it again.
The internet is gonna fry you for that.
I know, like you know, what, internet, come at me.
What do you actually rate this
You want to
movie?
know something?
What do I actually? You want to know my actual thoughts?
Go.
Like legitimate actual
Yes.
thoughts on the Dark
You
Knight.
have the floor.
Okay, I have the 4.
No, just give it a rating. I want a rating right now.
8.8 out of 10.
That's not even bad.
I give it credit, but it's not a 10 out of 10.
I believe it's like
To me,
9.5.
in my mind, everyone is Yes. To me, everyone always says it's a 10 out of 10. Like, oh, it's
I'll
like
give
the
it a
perfect
9
movie
out of
ever.
10.
It's like the best thing ever. Like, and there were people when this movie came out who even went on IMDb and said, let's all collectively, over the course of the internet, let's all give it 10s on IMDb so it'll be the greatest film of all time. I'm like,
Well, because
are
here's the
you guys
thing,
all
though.
dicks? What the fuck?
If you
That's
look at
their
the
right to.
if you go on
Right, but still.
if you go on every top 10
Kate Holmes. Sorry.
if you go on like a lot of the top 10 most overrated movies lists, on a good chunk of lists, you will actually find this movie on the top 10 most overrated movie lists.
See, I
Where
give
would
it
it
a
fall?
9.5.
Probably in the top 5.
I'll
What,
give this movie
9.5?
a 9.5 to 9.7 out of 10.
This,
I would give it about an
I give Christopher Nolan
8.5 or a 9.
This sequence is spectacular.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best chase scene in the movie. One of the best chase scenes ever.
I know they're gonna trap the Joker, and then they build a fire
Don't
truck.
spoil it for the lovely audience.
Hey, this movie made $1 billion. A ton of people saw it.
This is stupid.
No, I actually have friends who haven't seen this
The
movie.
fact that the police did not notify anyone of a freaking burning fire truck.
Yeah, where's
that's
CinemaSins?
It'd be like, okay, you know.
CinemaSins, I actually do not like. I'm going to tell you after. I actually don't really like them anymore.
I haven't watched them in a
Everything wrong
while.
with the Dark Knight, everything great with the Dark Knight. You ever seen those?
Not even that. I
What?
just don't like him anymore. There was this one video that kind of like exposed him. He's kind of like
This,
a big-
I'm a sucker for car chases. So
Yeah.
this like made me horny.
Okay,
Like,
all right, easy.
I don't want to know what goes on at night in here sometime.
Boom.
Not in here, it's the other room.
I don't want to know. I don't know what goes on in that room.
This is
kidding.
very stupid that the police would do this too. Police would never be this stupid to go down and.
The SWAT. Can you imagine being the driver for this movie? For that SWAT department thing?
Boom!
Savage! Sorry, I had to do that.
That is awesome.
And like, he's like, the Joker's like, I don't care. Slaughter is the best medicine.
This is cool.
That's awesome. Is that's a Uzi, right?
Oh, wait,
No,
wait,
it's pistol.
wait.
Machine pistol.
I picked foreshadowing. This is good.
Saw. Oh no, I thought it was a saw.
Can they get through this? If you need something bigger.
But as usual, the RPG.
You got a bazooka.
Actually, no, can I take that back from an 8?
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, though. That's actually realistic for what an
Dan,
RPG
Dan.
would do.
Really?
You actually sound like a guy I know.
Can I take back that 8.8 to
You
make it
actually sound like a
8.5?
guy I know.
Is this what's the
I'll
good
go make it
stuff?
8.5.
No, it's good.
You sound like a New Yorker.
Gosh.
We're all born in New York.
No, like New York City.
You're giving away
You
the
know
world.
exactly what I mean too. That was actually the most realistic RPG shot I've ever seen. Usually,
This was the most realistic car in the world.
RPG explosions will be like boom.
That was
savage.
amazing.
That was sad.
That
Yeah,
was
what about the driver? What happened to him?
he's dead.
I guess he's dead.
So Batman kills!
I guess
Oh,
he is.
got him! Got him! Batman kills!
We must tell the world.
And the Dark Knight trilogy he kills.
No,
Sucking
guys, he's just
applicators.
sleeping. It's okay.
My whole family's
With a
sleeping.
freaking metal rod through
Okay,
his
so
head.
you want us to do it
No,
down?
we can yell, just don't yell too much.
Okay.
Like, we don't want to be like the Lord of the Rings commentary where we're going left and right.
Yeah, sorry I didn't watch that commentary because that movie is long.
We did the extended edition too.
That's like, what, 4 hours?
This was
You regret
this
that?
is one of my favorite scenes of the movie.
What?
What, the 4 hours?
It was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm gonna cry.
See, I don't think an
I
RPG
love
would do
that.
that though.
But you gotta remember, like, the
RPG would not do
tumbler's
that.
built because like there's the axle and then there's the wheels, and the fact that the thing just blew up is like crazy.
Yeah, but the RPG won't do
An RPG wouldn't blow up that.
that. Yeah, it's not honestly as strong as
There's a
as
jet
the movies
engine
make
back
it
there.
out to be.
Oh, and then they messed that shot up.
Yeah, I know they did.
They-
It looked like he was gonna turn on
Upside down, and then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
upside up.
I want to
Like, yo,
And now one of the coolest scenes of all
yo,
time.
Mikey,
I love
yo,
this
Mikey,
scene.
what is this thing?
This is awesome.
This scene is. And can I say that Affleck's Batmobile did a really good job of harnessing some of that
This
love.
next few shots. No,
Spectacular.
No, it's not one of my favorite scenes, but
One of my favorite cartoons.
it's actually I have a lot of favorite scenes in this. I love the sequence though.
There's a Batman.
Nice sandwich. You ever notice that? Right there.
I wonder what's on that sandwich.
Subways.
Eat fresh. We all know what the real story of the movie is, but
Look at this, and then this. Oh,
here we go.
Goodbye.
You know what? It's
yes.
actually like he actually like what is it? They tested this out and to make sure like the back cape wouldn't get into the wheel and stuff.
Because if it did, it would kill him.
No, but like they thought it would, but
Oh, really?
it turned out it didn't.
Well,
Yeah.
the design of it's really cool. You ever seen it?
Yeah. It's
like-
actually they have it. It goes slower than it does in the movie.
And he steers by turning left and right. You ever notice that? Like he actually has to lean to turn it.
I love this.
You owe me $60, you jackass!
This part's kind of like what?
How does Gotham not even realize that they're doing that?
Well, I mean, yeah, that is true.
Right,
That's
yeah.
but I guess it's like people don't want to talk to the cops. But you're right. I don't think anyone.
This was great. Remember this?
Yeah.
Whoa!
What if the
Oh
person?
shit,
Was,
we finger gunned that.
what if a person was in there?
What? God, my dad. And I'm like,
My dad. What?
seriously.
Sorry, Dad.
Now I know we heard it the first time.
That's true. Where did
Yeah,
they film this in?
yeah,
Chicago?
Yeah.
Right here, yeah.
They always film in Chicago.
Sometimes it's filmed in New York. Isn't it? They filmed the third one in New York. Oh my god.
No.
You
They
notice
did the
that
third
in
one in New
Chicago
York. They
because
did the third one in
Chicago.
Pittsburgh.
I
You
wanted.
notice-
I would love to be in the mall when he did this.
You notice when it's Chicago when there's a lot of like alleyways. Chicago's known for like.
What, have you been to
I was there-
Chicago?
I was there
No,
once.
just I look up a lot of like police department stuff, and it's like why Chicago has a lot of crime. And it has a lot more alleyways in New York City, and alleyways can be like more drug deals and stuff like that.
I was there once, and I was like, I remember it.
That part was cool.
That was awesome.
Are you in Chicago?
I've been
Shout out
there
to people in
once.
Chicago.
Just
You
I've
were
been
you were there?
I was there once.
When?
A couple years back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I went there in
Oh, wait.
2012.
Can I just say something?
This
Go.
is a great scene.
You know what's one thing people should see right now? Tommy Wiseau auditioning for the Joker.
Oh yeah, I've
Oh, hi, Batman.
Why
so serious?
It was
That was awesome.
Yeah.
that was so mesmerizing.
I follow him on Instagram.
That was
Do you have an
awesome.
Instagram account?
Yeah.
No.
He's the
Yeah,
fourth.
I do. No, my Instagram account is the forehead.
You should
That's
change
my
it.
YouTube
You
name.
should
We're
change it.
talking about Tommy Wiseau, dude. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, you should change your YouTube account to the fourth. I mean, your Instagram account.
I love Tom.
He might have like shot his own foot.
Oh,
He probably would have.
I
You're
love
not
to
the
see.
Batman. Get out.
I did not shoot him. I did not. Oh, hi, Gordon.
The shot is like.
Is anyone, hold on. One thing. Is anybody getting flashbacks to Batman 1989?
A little bit.
Come on, you gruesome son of a bitch. Uh-huh.
Again, another showing of the Joker's motivation.
Of course not.
I'm not gonna kill you even though I already killed 2 people.
He's a representation of chaos.
Batman is law and order and morality. Joker represents that.
There was actually, okay, I really hate to get complicated.
It's mine.
Okay, you know I won't get complicated.
Oh. Okay,
Gordon is Jesus!
3 days, bro. No kidding.
He is Jesus!
So I was gonna say, you should have waited, JT, for the next movie. You should wait. Like I was gonna say, you should have waited for Auden to come back on Mount Testron. He like does a lot of cinematography in his college.
Really?
He
Oh, yeah,
like,
you told me
works
this.
the cameras and stuff. He's obsessed with that. He would, and he loves this movie. Me and him and Nick Scuderi.
It's getting skadoosh.
Yeah, we watch this a lot.
This movie?
I watched it once with them, but we said once they're going to come back, the anniversary, I think it's July
Oh my god, I'll look it up. I'll fact check.
something.
Do you think they're going to re-release this movie for the 10th anniversary or not? In
No.
theaters?
No, they will not do that.
I didn't see it when it first came out, but a couple years ago when The Dark Knight Rises came out, at the Fishkill Theater, they had like one day where they showed all 3, Batman Begins, this, and The Dark Knight Rises.
I gave it an 8. So.
Someday.
But here, I'm doing it at a 0.5, so I put 0.5.
All right, what day did it come out?
It came out on July 18th, 2008.
That's what it was. Yeah, once
Summer season.
That's right when I get back from my vacation. Me, Auden, and Nick are gonna watch this movie. Yep.
On that day.
I got
Yeah.
something that day, so I don't know if I can watch it. Hey, he's commissioner now.
It's about time.
Commissioner Boredom. I don't know why I said that.
Hey, you got the big job. Good for you.
Hey, I'm happy for you. No, I'm not.
Did you guys know that Christian Bale is credited for for playing as Bruce Wayne but not Batman in the closing credits?
Really?
Well, let's find out.
I'm serious. In the closing credits, it says Bruce Wayne. It's that Batman.
Scott.
Scrap. Oh, this guy's the.
Is that Dennis Leary?
Yeah,
No,
that's police for you.
Is it-
No, the guy looked a little like Dennis Leary.
I just want my one call.
No, you want to talk about Dennis Leary and cops? He should have been in the Departed. Actually, he was supposed to take Mark Wahlberg's role.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you ask me, that would have been perfect casting.
Yeah.
Nothing against Mark Wahlberg.
I actually like Mark Wahlberg.
I just want my one call.
You know, sometimes he has his questionable movie choices. I just like him as a person.
Right half right there.
Okay.
This scene,
Okay, this is the scene you're gonna bitch about.
I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm gonna talk about it.
Are you serious right now? Are you gonna complain about this scene?
I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna talk about it.
He's gonna complain about it, folks.
You don't believe
So
me?
get your copy of,
All right,
your
round
local.
two. I won round one. Let's go, JP.
How much you want to bet those? Let's see. Where's Harvey Dent in his perfectly shape?
Yeah.
How much money did Harvey Dent as Batman, guys?
All right, round two, JP. Let's go. I'm ready.
And this card. Okay, who's your money on? Kyle, JT.
Sorry, what?
Who's your money on this
money
argument?
on?
Kyle, JT.
What argument?
You know what?
I'm not even paying attention anymore. I'm just trying to watch the movie.
Oh, go on.
Now, I mean, if you're watching this for the first time, you don't realize who's in here.
Yeah.
You don't realize that he's just sitting right behind or standing right behind him.
Because he's Batman.
You know what? Big. How the hell did he get in here?
Because he's Batman. See?
Here I am.
This scene. you really think I'm gonna hate on it?
I don't know.
Tell us your opinion on it.
Yeah, tell us your opinion.
I think it's some of the finest dialogue in any comic book movie ever.
Alright.
No, you
I'm not lying. I'm not doing this movie commentary for bullshit. I'm being serious. Because it's what Dan talks about a lot is the yin and yang of the two of them. And this, to me, is one of the best examples of that, that difference, but similar. How one is the good and one is the bad. One is the night, one is the dark side. You know, like it's light, dark. It's the yin
Black and white.
black and white, yin and yang. Yeah, exactly. And this is one of those scenes. This is that scene that really defines it. As much as I love Tim Burton's Batman, it's in my heart forever because I grew up on that more than this. But this conversation between Batman and and the Joker, or Jack Napier, as I like to call him, his real name.
This line is so true. As much as I disagree with everything the Joker believes in, that is completely true.
Really? Can you equal?
Not that so much. but I believe they're only as good as the world allows them to be.
Wait, what was that, Kyle?
I'll tell you after this.
Here's a control.
And despite Ledger dying,
Go on.
I'll give him credit completely. I know you're watching, but that's why we have subtitles on. But I'm not gonna lie. There are some other superhero actor performances that I think are Oscar caliber. Caliber. Thank you. Can't pronounce it. Like this is where
He was literally
This-
hitting him.
I know, and this is where Ledger, God bless him, of course, but this is where I believe he deserves. He deserved that Oscar, every single ounce of that Oscar that he got. And because if you show this to your children, right, this scene right here with him like Batman and Joker,
It's perfect how he lives them too.
to me, Nolan did it. This dialogue in particular,
Yeah.
and that the way the scene is shot, and the way the scene is choreographed, and everything about that one scene, to me, is showing. Despite what I think about the whole movie, I still believe that one scene is the reason why. That scene is the reason why he won that Oscar that year. Heath Ledger won that
Oh, yeah.
Oscar.
That one scene.
That one, you can ignore the rest of those performances in this movie that he did. The scenes
That
he
one
shot,
scene won him the Oscar.
that one bit of dialogue, in my opinion, that
Yeah.
one bit of dialogue, that one bit of what is it called? The scene itself. That one, like, was it 5 minutes? You know, that was that scene. That was about a 5-minute scene. Was everything.
This scene,
And this was brilliant. I want my one call.
this scene, you better believe that a cop would do what he did. The only thing is, I think the cop would win the fight just because it's not
Can
the
I-
same.
I hate to
That's so
backtrack for a
fucked.
second,
Seriously.
but what do you mean you don't know anything with the Joker said, but that one scene you 100% agreed with what he said, like what he was saying about civilized people.
I gotta watch this first. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what's that. This is the part where he's like, "Can I get my one call? Can I get one?"
A cop. No, I don't want to talk about cops. But I mean, who would blame him? He like killed 6 of his friends.
No, I'd beat the crap out of him.
This is one of those BS things. You had to kill the hottest actress in Hollywood. This movie.
I don't think Maggie Gyllenhaal's the hottest.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I think she's pretty, but
I'm more of a Katie Holmes kind of guy. I'm not gonna lie.
she's married to freaking Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is a great guy.
Good one,
I'm Tom Cruise.
What?
Katie Holmes with Tom Cruise, but they're not anymore.
No, yeah, you know, I said married.
Tom Cruise has a running scene in almost
Is this where you
every
feel that he
movie.
got shoved in or no?
What?
Yeah, this is starting to come in. I'll get more into detail as we go on. Again, I'm starting to keep you guys on the edge of your seat.
Do you want to know how to use a knife? The scene is brought to you by Simply Lemonade. It's simple.
This is kind of true too.
It's true.
What, you see how people are in their last moments before they die?
Of course.
It's true. And honestly,
Listen, I'm against everything the Joker believes. I'm a cop, but I'm just saying, I want to be
you're
a cop.
going to be a cop.
I want to be a cop.
You're close.
Want to, but that is true.
Where's the cap, by the way?
Oh, shoot. No, that's empty.
I know, where's put in the garbage? Kyle, put that in the garbage.
Yeah, look at that. Just because you're closer.
Kyle is never there.
So, the reason why... Oh, no, wait. I got one.
Oh.
Enjoy me more.
Okay, so the reason why the people are only as good as... The cops are only as good as the world allows them to be. Look at bad countries like Somalia or something like that. The government, or bad countries. If like in this country, people are well off and stuff like that, and they don't usually break the law, so the cops, they're not going to be bad. But if there's a revolution going on in this country right now, what do you think the cops would be doing? Or the government?
Kick an ass.
Half of them would probably join the people's side.
Is that a
I'm saying
flip
there
phone?
are going to be some that are going to...
Look at that flip phone.
It's 2008.
That's right.
Okay, this kind of grossed me out a little bit.
This was great. And you see him explode too.
It's a giant fart, bro. You had to get all that out somehow.
But if I could just tack on one thing, what JT said
What's that?
about the yin and yang, it actually, I hate to get all complex here, but this actually represents two philosophies. Batman would represent the philosophy of German philosopher Immanuel Kant, which believes if we have a moral code, we have to act on it.
Yeah.
While the Joker believes in the Joker would represent John Stuart Mill's philosophy of I don't know how to pronounce it.
Or
Utilitarianism, which means if it doesn't benefit, if being moral doesn't benefit us, then why should the hell should we do it?
And also
See, I paid attention to philosophy that day.
Who's the guy who believes in the id?
Freud.
It's also Freud. He believed that we should just not follow laws because they make us unhappy.
Yeah.
He believes that if we act like our animal selves, we'll be the most happy. That's what Freud.
The Joker would represent the id, and Batman would represent the superego.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I took philosophy and psychology in college, so.
Not a good day.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you think that was shoehorned in or no?
Yeah, I think that
A little bit?
sort of was
Not sure,
shoehorned
so.
in, but just what more is coming is going to get shoehorned in.
True that. Oh, by the way, this is what you were wondering. This is what I saw.
This is what you saw.
Yeah, this is what I saw. Nothing drunk, right?
One thing?
This is what I saw back in February.
I'm jealous.
Look at this orange twist.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
What'd you say?
The MCU. Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Wait,
he's not
wait.
fit to be in there. He's more dark.
He wanted him to be locked in the MCU. Joker was like, get me out of this DC universe.
Get me out of this phony thing.
I'm not going to lie, nobody laughed. When I first saw this scene actually made me tear up a little
That's
bit.
a great shot.
Of course.
That's a
I mean,
great
I didn't
shot.
tear up. Because I'm a man. No, okay.
Because I'm a man.
But it's sad, man, It's a Batman.
When you're reading that the person that you think you love...
She loved him, I think, but I don't think she really wanted to.
that she loved Batman. Because she thought... It's kind of a selfless thing, thinking that he knows that he needs to be Batman.
I'm just sitting down here enjoying my thing.
You got friend zone, Batman.
Batman got friends in.
So, quoting what he says in The Dark
Damn,
Knight
bro.
Rises. So this is what it feels like.
I love how Batman's like,
What was that?
she was gonna come with me.
Yeah, there's that.
Harvey didn't know.
One, two, orange choice. Choice. Yep, and then my debut.
What was it? You had it for the Zanzibar?
No.
This part's pretty sad too because Bruce Wayne's like, she was gonna be with me. Harvey could never know.
Harvey can never know what's going on.
Not dead.
Alfred leaving in The Dark Knight Rises is one of the worst things ever. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you, Master Wayne. We shouldn't have left, dipshit.
We're going to be doing a commentary on that.
Dark Knight Rises commentary coming next week.
Oh, God. Are we seriously going to do it, or we don't know yet?
I was kidding.
We might. I don't know.
Not yet. We gotta figure that out.
Batman and Robin commentary. Just totally do that.
Hey, I'll lose some brain cells. Who cares?
I'll get cancer.
I could bring my partner in. My movie holics partner.
No, we should do like date night movie commentary. Or like bring a friend movie commentary.
Yeah, let's do bring a friend. That sounds less, you know.
Well,
I'm telling you, get on and involved with each other. He is a movie.
Yeah.
Like he's not so much. He knows a lot of movies. But
Bring
I
your
would
friend
say-
to work. Bring your friend to review
are
day.
you charging your phone?
No,
I put it like 6 charges. No one took
nah,
it.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm using mine.
Dan, you want to charge it or your case doesn't?
Harvey Dent's like, what?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna call.
Let me check if my face is okay.
Let me check my Facebooks.
My
Carl,
two
I'm gonna-
Facebook.
I'm gonna send you a text message.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, we should do that. Like, bring your friend to review night.
Harvey Dent's like,
Bring your
God
friend to
dang
watch
it.
a movie commentary with us on
Rachel.
Rachel's so hot.
The asshole's back.
Oh, right. Talk about you.
And does he serve any importance to this movie?
This part, I think is because
Okay.
it gets
This is where we begin, I think, what was shoehorned in.
A little bit.
Oh, by the way, does the reporter seem familiar to you?
What reporter?
The one that gets captured by the Joker and he
Why do
does
you
a little
ask?
thing for him.
Why do you ask?
Right, you'll see him come up and
Alright, well, I'm gonna take my first bathroom break.
Well,
Alright.
Sorry, bro.
Well, we'll keep.
It's probably the worst time. The worst time movie is the end.
alright.
Well, we'll keep. Well, we'll go on, won't we?
why don't I have my phone? That's not good.
Alright, talk. I'm expecting you guys to talk.
All right.
Oh, you know
I don't think I have my phone.
I am the worst person in the world.
Dude, I'm. Alright, let me calm down. Hopefully it's outside or in my car or something.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Don't worry about it, it's just your phone.
It's just your phone. You use it.
Like this is the beginning of what I think what was shoehorned in. I'm going to talk more about it as we go on. Oh my. So, what do you guys think about all right, what do you guys think about that makeup job?
You can even see his chin right there. His
shit.
bone chin.
Bill, what happened to his chin? You must be disappointed.
No, you're disappointed. I'm fine.
No, the last time you brought it up, you seemed very concerned about it.
I think you guys are both concerned about it.
I think he's making me
He's gonna
concerned
be
about it.
He's gonna be like, oh wow, 2 guys are fighting over my chin now.
I feel special.
I feel special, yeah.
But I think that makeup job is great.
This part was great.
Are you out of your mind? I hope you're kidding.
What?
Oh, I
That
didn't even
makeup
notice.
job. I hope you're kidding.
No. I think he looks great. No, what they did.
Dude, I didn't know the Asian guy was on the top of the pile of money.
Yeah!
He's finally useful in this movie.
That's actually pretty cool.
10 years!
Wow.
Him too!
Oh, man.
First, it was JT. Now it's this guy.
About what? The Asian guy?
The Asian guy. Rachel Please, for the love
I think
of
I've
God.
known it, but I
And you
think...
got this guy's obsession over Harvey Dent's chin.
That was you! You caused it!
Yeah, that was kinda
You
weird.
caused
it was
it!
him.
We
I'm
are the
pretty sure
trial,
it was
we are
him.
the judge and the jury, and the verdict is guilty.
Oh, there's my phone. I'm an idiot.
Oh, really? So, if you are an idiot, then it clearly shows that this guy, he...
Oh my god. Missed call.
Nice job.
Get tickets yet? For what? Excuse me.
To go see a bonus.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Lau's dead.
Hey, there was this one spoiler from Avengers that you...
This is going to be one of the coolest scenes in this movie.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna
I'm surprised.
Where you going?
I'm surprised that you didn't hear the Asian guy screaming when he was getting burnt on
Actually,
fire.
they cut that part out.
Really?
It was in the script, but they cut it out.
Really? I did not.
Okay, so I think this is like the okay, it's just me now. Hey, I'm back. You're back. Everything's alright.
Here, you make some more.
Okay.
Here's a spoiler from Avengers. One person looks like a Squidward. That is all. Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this the report right here? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna bring it out there. That's Gary from Weird Science.
Really?
Yeah.
Him?
No, there's
Holy God. What is with you people?
calling every officer because this is. Right now. Coleman Reynolds is not dead.
Okay, can we all agree that
60 minutes. 60 minutes. That's my favorite show.
okay, would anyone question a Lamborghini being drove that fast in the middle of the day?
Beautiful car.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna wreck it because I'm Batman.
If we all agree
this might be
Coleman
bad.
Reese is a fucking scumbag, can we all agree?
What?
Coleman Reese is a fucking scumbag.
Of course he is. After you're wasted after Friday night drinking.
Oh, God. How many meetings can we come up with
I feel like
this?
that's a Saturday night. Whoa.
Don't worry. That wasn't me.
No,
I was here the whole time.
No, JT, it really wasn't. It was just mine.
Yeah, that was me. And Iron Man dies too.
No, we're just fucking with you. No,
It's
JT.
better be fucking with me. I will rape your children. When you
Easy.
have them.
Hey, we're on camera!
Hey,
we're on
all
camera!
friends here. Calm down.
We just gave the fake news that Iron Man and Captain America are dead.
Okay, can we just,
He
can
has,
we just
he
get
has
back
yet,
to this,
he has yet
please?
to see Infinity
I
War.
saw one of those today.
He has yet to see Infinity War, so Kyle and I decided to mess with that.
For some reason, I think you looked up the spoilers.
I did not, I swear to God.
You did. Oh, this part's like
Oh, this
kinda
guy's the
stupid. How they
worst.
would.
Well, I mean, this is kind of stupid.
It's kind of stupid how they put a cop
With
that
a gun.
they know whose person. I mean, they should know. They probably would know. Family emergencies, like someone's in the hospital for something. The cop, they want to know so they know you're okay for the job.
I'm so living the mad at you.
Uh-huh.
No, it's my wife's in the fucking hospital.
And that CG on his face?
Yeah.
No shit.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Hi.
That's spectacular.
Wait, when you're trying to talk to your crush, hi.
Hey, man.
I don't want to have any argument.
This is when the corruption really hits full bloom.
You don't like this scene?
No, this scene is fine.
Oh, you're talking about the part with him and Commissioner Gordon.
Who, Harvey Dent?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. I'm sorry if I'm keeping you all in suspense. I just want to go scene by scene.
How dare you?
How little... It's funny, you know what I just realized?
What?
Harvey Dent was all... Two-Face was all over the trailers.
No, he wasn't.
In the trailers. They really made like a deal about... No, forgive me. I'm saying the wrong thing. He was so much in the movie, but in the trailers, I think he was just like a side character.
Oh, they didn't even show him in the. I don't even remember seeing him in the trailer.
The trailers, the only thing they should have done was you either live to be whatever, you either
Yeah,
die
they don't
or,
show. They show him as Harvey Dent, but they don't show him as Two-Face.
Right, there was that one shot in the car. That's the only thing I remember though of the trailer.
But like
And then they
in the
showed-
original in the original the original poster. In the original poster.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was saying is, because in the original poster, the Joker is holding up the card and he's wearing the button that says, "I believe in Harvey Dent."
Oh yeah. I saw one of those today.
Was that?
I saw a Ferrari today. It kind of looks like a woman.
This is so good.
Would you believe, again, this is when Harvey's corruption is basically now done.
I never got this part, this next line when he said. I think people can get a little bit about that. Not a gangbanger, but definitely the soldiers. People would freak out.
It's actually kind of right. See, he's wearing a Harvey Dent button.
Nice gun.
Oh, Bill, I see your slogan beneath the button. I support Harvey Dent's chin.
That's another one.
This is going to be our running gag.
Carl, I hope you didn't take offense to what I said.
Huh?
I didn't mean to say that. I was just upset that you guys were trying to spoil it.
Oh, I'm just kidding around.
That was a joke. Remember those? We used
The
to
only
give
crap
them
I
out.
take from you and
said it before.
Kobe, and then you're gonna complain when I play one little trick on you. Come on, man, that's not right. You see that his pit is he actually gave him the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
His finger was on the hammer,
Yeah.
so even if he pulled the trigger, it wouldn't have gone off.
Really?
Lambo is the
Yeah. Because with a revolver like that,
Yeah.
that when the hammer goes down, so you pull the trigger, the hammer launches forward and then hits the pin. Ignites the gunpowder. Even if he pulled the trigger, Joker had his thumbs on the hammer. Whoa! I got a stink bug on me. That was weird. Where did he go? You got stink bugs
Oh, yeah.
in your house?
By the way, I want to say...
Dude, everyone's got stick bugs in their house. No one even knows where they come from.
No, I know. I'm just trying to see where it went.
Come from Asia.
Okay, that must have taken days to set up that.
Shit.
This is spectacular. Someone get this on camera. Oh, wait.
Don't kill it.
I know. I just want to get it off. Here, anyone got a napkin?
Oh, no.
Okay. Alright.
Honestly.
Just, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, bro.
Make yourself-
Dude, this scene is spectacular.
That must have taken days to set up. What do you think?
Maybe a month, honestly.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you were making fun of me saying that I liked Harvey Dent's makeup job.
What?
You were laughing when I said the makeup job on Two-Face.
Yeah.
So I have to start smelling this.
Yeah. Because
Tom-
of the CGI.
What bus did he get on?
Because if you saw Batman Forever, Tommy Lee Jones just had it painted on. This looks...
It looks like they took a parking
Yeah.
garage and did
Just
something.
blew it
to
up. How long? You think that must have taken days?
JT, how's your freaking toilet clogged from that whole toilet?
Coming, Dad.
This is not about.
How's your toilet clogged?
Did you clog it?
Sorry for the yell.
Okay.
This is not about the movie anymore.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We're all just like slowly slumping. I took 2 pounds of tea.
Oh, this guy was what we were talking about? Dan.
That guy?
Yeah. That's Gary from Weird Science.
Back to court time. I'll be right back.
And all of those footage things were part of Heath Ledger's own idea.
Really?
No, right, Dan.
What? Yes.
That's
His
stuff.
own direction, yes.
That's awesome. I want that. A giant wall of computers.
Hi, how are you? It keeps on spinning.
This whole sequence has to do with like
NSA
The
spying.
Also, there's a few steams to the Iraq and Afghanistan
And
war.
like terrorism too. And
Yeah.
Wish you guys
This was pretty cool.
You cut out early?
Really, Connor, really?
Yeah, guys. I'm
All right, well, he's
sorry
leaving.
about that.
No, I got a seat. No, I'm kidding.
There you go.
Yeah,
Here,
so-
sit down.
Then there were three.
Then there's three.
All right.
Wow.
God.
Be good.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Eat some
Made it
guac.
up. Made it up.
All right.
Yo,
nice
yo.
meeting you.
Likewise, JT.
I'll see you
Oh,
later.
man.
Be seeing you around.
right.
Everyone, take care. Enjoy the rest of this. I'll see you again soon.
All right.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Go in peace when you are done.
That you already heard the rest, don't you cry no more.
Okay.
I see the Texas out.
See you out, guys.
See you, buddy. All right. Then there were three.
There you go.
Is he still part of the company in Dark Knight Rises or no?
That has to be downtown Chicago. Yeah, he's a part of the company, yeah.
Yeah, that's Chicago. What's up, Chris Pratt?
Brad?
No, yeah, you just posted on the story. He's a savage, bro. He's my spirit animal. Have I ever told you that?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was your phone. I was about to say.
No, it's right here.
You have the permission to kill me.
I kill you. I can't kill you. You know why? You're my ride home.
Oh, that's true. You kill me after I ride you.
Yeah.
This scene's I know.
Oh shit.
That was good. That's
You know
why
what,
you
this
always wear your seatbelts, kids.
Yes, don't
This
ever,
is a small nitpick,
don't
but
ever get into a car.
how the hell did Harvey Two-Face, whatever you call him, how did he get out of whatchamacallit? How did he get out of the hospital alive? Because they didn't show him leave. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to overthink.
No, that's true. That's a valid criticism. How the hell did he leave?
Like, basically, like in The Dark Knight Rises, how did Bruce Wayne get back to Gotham?
He flew.
His magic wings.
Wings!
Yeah, Deed, he took his little wings and he flew his little self back to Gotham, Deed. Okay, I'm gonna be honest right now. I like this scene, but I have a hard time believing the people in the one boat would let the criminals live. I really have a hard time believing that. But it's set up for a point, though. It's set up to show that Joker's kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Not everyone...
Deserves to live.
No. Joker's whole thing is, everyone is like me. I
Everyone's
can't be
an animal.
alone. Everyone's an animal. But this, even though I do not think these people would let the criminals live, because, you know, I think a lot of them would be like, oh, why do we have to do this? At the same time, it's kind of a good metaphor for not everyone is like the Joker. Not everyone has no morals or will fall off their morals. Fall off their morals when they're pressured. Like, Batman's a living example like that, of that. And I try to do that too. But, you know, that Batman's a living example that Joker's not right.
God, Fox was amazing.
It's Morgan Freeman. Anything he does is amazing.
He was in Shawshank Redemption. One of my
Duh.
top 10 of all time. We should do a movie commentary on a movie from the 1990s that no one really talks about that much anymore.
Talk about it after the review.
Like Pulp Fiction or something, you know?
Everyone still talks about it.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption.
No, we'll see.
Goodfellas.
One of my favorite movies.
Usual Suspects.
You know what, Kyle? I can see your point here, though. If I was on this ship, I'd be thinking, screw you guys.
Yeah,
Boom.
I really don't think. But I see also the prisoners wrestling the cops away and getting it too, because that's a lot of prisoners.
You know what? I agree with that guy. That guy has a point.
That guy, that extra.
That guy's a genius.
That guy has a point.
I love that guy. He's my new best friend.
This is the third act.
Oh boy, yeah, we're getting into the. I'm going to explain in a few minutes why. I know we've all been waiting.
Yeah, you didn't know what they'd do my ass.
Yeah, that's right.
They didn't know who did what?
No, she's like, oh, I didn't know what they'd do. Come on.
Who, the cops?
No, she.
Yeah.
the girl
Oh, he beat a woman.
Ramirez. She. Oh, I didn't know what they'd do. Yeah, my ass.
Hey, shout out to my friend Julian Riccio for liking my Instagram posts. Go ahead, sorry. Somebody touch my spaghetti. That pasta.
And also, like, you can tell Joker is wrong by real life examples. There are people who will be honorable and die until their death. I mean, look at the freaking, like, you can take a historical example, look at the samurai. They'd follow their morals and codes to the end.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little too much.
Can you imagine the stress of doing this?
Oh god, what would you just say? Okay, give me the detonator, click, or would you be a little?
I don't know. I try to be.
Because they're still human beings.
That's the thing, but at the same time, I don't blame you for doing that. You know, because that's like.
You know, like, hey,
No.
I'm living a good life. I'm productive. You know, why do these people deserve to live?
Yeah.
I will say the complexity.
Oh, him flying over that is a great shot.
Well, it's not just the complexity. The complexity of the shots are really good.
That's
Oh,
a good
shots
line
are
too
good.
that the Joker did. With the hostages being the guys in masks, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That was so cool. The way they did it with the communicators.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh boy.
This is the part where I'm starting to realize that I'm not gonna say it started to drag on, but it started to like feel not like tiring, but like like how long is he gonna keep this going?
Like, okay, come on, let's hurry this up.
And like honestly, how many tricks can you pull? Oh god, they're gonna kill us. Can I say the score was amazing?
Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer's great.
Too bad it's not doing anything else.
I don't know how Doug Walker. I am a fan of him, but
Oh, I am too.
I don't know how he does not like Hans Zimmer. He's like, oh, I'm not really a fan of Hans Zimmer. I mean, it's his opinion, but
Hans Zimmer is a genius.
was that Jason Statham?
No, I don't think it was. Couldn't be.
I was about to say, I don't think so, but that looked like him for a second. The cop flies down at Batman.
Batman is a
kills him.
savage.
Batman kills him.
I'm not gonna lie. The like to me that I have my own opinions on the fighting, like as you can see here, but
Sorry.
It's alright.
like
No worries.
Those SWAT, that was pretty badass.
No.
This is cool.
that was just, that whatever that gun is, like the bomb gun or whatever. It's so good.
Well, majority rules give us the detonator. A very poignant scene is coming up.
God. To me, this is the part, Kyle, where this starts getting a little drawn.
Okay, what do you mean a little
I
drawn?
just
a
can't agree.
tad, like a tad,
Like it drags on.
it's just slightly dragging on just a little bit, like.
I would not agree, but I guess I can see
Like,
your point.
you see it though, right? Like how much longer can you go on while doing this?
You just
Well, like, what do you
I
mean?
love what I'm seeing, but like the movie's been going on for like 2 hours and almost 2 hours and like 20
like
minutes.
around this time, you're thinking,
You
okay,
think,
come on, let's
Avengers
wrap.
Infinity War is 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Hey, you know what? I didn't ask you.
No,
Boom! Destroy!
I understand what you're saying. You're at this time.
This part was cool though.
Yeah.
See, this part for me dragged me back into the movie. This part was just amazing.
Yeah. No, but I can see what you see, JT, because at this time the audience is like, okay, we've been here for over
It's like
2 hours.
and we're still
We
That
want
would kill someone.
We want to go home
we're
now.
watching this amazing film.
We're watching a great film, but come on, Nolan, we really want you to wrap
By
this
the way,
up.
you know how much money this film made?
A lot.
This film breath over $1 billion.
And this part was great for me too.
1.001
This part was
billion
great.
dollars.
I remember in 2008 when this movie came out, this movie was freaking everywhere.
I thought this was a horror movie when I was a little kid.
A little bit, huh? You could see why.
When I used to be a scaredy cat. You know what I mean? And,
Oh, I was too.
and when I first saw this poster, I remember I was going to the bathroom, and I saw like with him and the blood smiley face and it's why it's so serious. I thought it was a horror movie. And then my dad and mom took me to see it one night, and my brother. And,
I was just throwing dogs. Forgot all about this movie.
And I wasn't really a Batman fan back then. I became a Batman fan probably like the last 5 years. I've been on.
Okay. This is the scene that is very poignant to all this.
I actually like this scene.
It's crazy. It's very. It's
This guy kind of looks like Mike Tyson.
You're
or
right.
Mike
You are right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
This idiot.
Don't do it.
This scene was very intense.
Tense, yeah.
Very tense. Oh my god.
This is when Batman was like, alright.
Let me see something. I'm on IMDb for a second.
Blocking these spoilers of Infinity Wars.
No, look at the Dark Knight. You know what I think it was? A lot of people said that this, like, they grew up on this. 'Cause it
I
came-
grew up on
when it came. I know you did. That's what I'm
My
saying.
teenage years. I
Yeah.
watched this once, and
Yeah,
then
because I was a
and
teen.
then
I was like 14 when this movie came out. So.
Well, I'm not even talking about that, like, because I was 10 years old. The thing is, though, is the reason why I say I grew up
Holy
on
crap.
my teenage years is I watched this once in the movie theater, and then,
poignancy.
yeah,
Because if I could, I'm sorry to cut you off.
that's okay.
But that kind of shows that these people, that they're kind of like, hey, you know what? We're better than the Joker because they're
Yeah.
showing, and also
We don't want to kill him either.
because even the other people, it's basically thinking, hey, those people are bad, but if we
Here
we go.
If I could just hear the score right now, I love this part. There you go.
Just a
you can hear
little,
a
you
little
can just
bit.
hear the screeching of the
Violence.
violence. Yeah, that's inhumane. Why would you do that?
There you go. Joker lost.
Or did he?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
And we'll get to that in a second. But no, with these people, it's basically saying, hey, if we want to blow them up and kill them, we're no better than they are.
Yeah.
Because they're people.
Exactly.
I think the difference between Mark Hamill's Joker and the Arkham Knight and Arkham series and this Joker, I think this Joker is afraid of being alone. That Joker and the Arkham Knight's afraid of being forgotten. Like, because you can see, like, he just wants to do everything he can to prove that everyone's like him.
Because he was an outcast, honestly. I mean, look at him. Is that
Because
not just
Batman explains it too. After this.
This goes.
This guy's like...
That gave me a laugh.
that was
I know how you got
and he doesn't kill him.
Because he's Batman.
He's like, he almost thought he won, and then he's like, crap, he saved me.
Damn.
Imagine he missed.
The greatest spoof movie of all time, The Dark Knight.
Wanted to show, hey, I'm not
By
as
the
bad
way,
as you
Can I
are.
say something? This, hey, 1, 2, 3.
See, look. So watch with Batman, JT. You gotta listen, bro. This is the point I was making.
It had 7 nominations and it won 2 of them
This is true too.
at the Oscars. Fascinating. Names. That chin, man.
Oh, God, that's for you, Dan.
Points for Dan.
Fine.
There you go.
That kind of hurt me knowing he died. I don't know why.
Jesus, you know how bad the security is at Arkham Asylum?
There.
Just showed you.
But he says after. Oh wait, I think he said it before. He told him when he was on the ground. He said you're alone or whatever. I think that's
Yeah, he
right.
said that already. Yeah.
Yeah. Saying that everybody's not as...
Crazy as you.
Yeah.
But then Joker, I think, still thinks he wins because he believes that if he gets rid of Harvey Dent, people will become like him.
Absolutely. This kind of shows...
And then Batman, and I'm spoiling the ending for you guys, I'm sorry, but that's the reason why Batman
goes away for 8 years.
and he lies. And he says, I killed Harvey Dent. Because Harvey Dent actually wasn't incorruptible. I killed him. So they built this lie.
Or just, he said I brought him down to our level.
Yeah.
So
This is kind of true,
yeah.
too. Push.
Wait, what do you mean that's
If it's a weak, it depends though. If it's a weak-willed person, someone with a strong will is not going to go crazy just because they had a bad day. But like, if you some people who are very weak-willed, like the Joker,
like
if you have a bad day,
it could be like
crazy.
the guy who cut you off in traffic could drive you up
Here's
the
the
wall.
last set in the movie. Where
You're ready. You guys are getting ready to hear my rant, aren't you?
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah,
what is
you
it
know,
about exactly? I think this is a fine ending.
Okay,
To a
well,
great middle movie.
just about Harvey Dent being shoehorned in.
Well, yeah, what about him?
Okay, well, even though I do admit that scene was good, and I can see the point in having him here, but I've always said, like, here's how I think the movie should have ended. Ready? Finish the thing with the Joker. Cut to them going to Harvey Dent's hospital room. Oh no, wait, that wouldn't make sense. The hospital got blown up. Damn it.
That's alright.
That's okay.
But anyway, don't show Harvey's face.
Right.
Have them remove the bandages. Have the doctors see in horror. Harvey take the gun, shoot the doctor. Don't show his face. Roll credits.
That'd have been a cool way to end it.
Because I think the reason why everything was so convoluted is because originally Christopher Nolan didn't want to do a sequel.
He didn't want to do a scene. He said this was going to be the end.
But I
Yeah,
think
and
maybe
then-
after the big success of this, he
And
ended up doing...
a lot of the push after Heath Ledger's death.
But this is no, I agree with what you said. That actually would have been a cool ending because it still would have kind of. Well, the only thing is the reason why I like this ending though is because the way they have to lie to make everyone believe. Because Batman's scared. He's thinking like, what if people did do that if they knew Harvey Dent was gonna be evil? Because Harvey Dent's kind of the glue that's keeping Gotham together. Right
Yeah.
now, you know.
And you
He's
could have,
everyone's hope.
if Harvey did want to do, if Nolan wanted to do a sequel, you could have just,
Had Two-Face.
you could.
Damn. Gary Oldman is so good. Sorry.
Am I making a point here, or do I sound?
No,
you
it
made
sounds
a
good.
great
That's
point.
actually good. That would have been another alternative.
That would have been a good
like.
sequel. You could
It's
have
not-
just
like,
had Harvey
because I'm
Dent.
like that. This ending doesn't mean that means
It has to be
wouldn't
done, yeah.
like your ending because that would have.
Yeah,
been
because
cool too.
then if Nolan wanted to actually do a sequel, you could have
Spun it off from there.
just had him be the main villain in that sequel.
That's kind of sad, please. You don't want to hurt the boy, Harvey.
But what's fair? We could be decent men in an indecent time.
He had a point there.
And I think that's awesome too. What we just said.
Just like the Joker now. That sounds like someone from Infinity War.
I'm going to rip your head off.
Please don't kill him.
You saw
There's
it,
a reason
right?
why. I've seen it,
Yeah,
but I'm
you
not
know
going to
what
ruin
I'm
it for
saying.
JT.
Oh my god, don't even start. Oh my god.
I'm not going to ruin it. I'm going to keep my mouth
No,
shut. on that.
it's literally not that bad.
Just focus on the damn Dark Knight.
Why the Joker choose
Even someone
someone as good as you?
Good. What is it? Will fail.
This scene is intense.
Did we see enough Bruce Wayne in this movie?
What? Oh.
Little does he know. Little does he know.
The poor kid had to witness that, man. His son. Oh my God. Don't do it. No, send it. Don't
This
send
is
it.
a really tight scene. I love this intro.
I never liked that line. Don't punish the boy. Don't punish my son.
That's true. That is true. I'll give you
It's
that.
his
I'll give
son.
you that.
There's some key things that I just wanted to point out. Wrong. Time to move to Metropolis. It's time to move to Metropolis, guys.
I love how he kind of just falls down. I'm sorry, I probably laugh a little bit.
All right, but this.
Yeah, it starts
okay,
kinda
this is
funny, but-
another.
shot, man.
Okay,
That's true.
this is another way to say that the Joker won, though. Because if you
Yeah.
look at it,
That's true.
Batman broke his one rule.
Well, I mean, he was trying to. I don't think he always says, "I don't kill you, but I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you." He's trying to protect someone.
Yeah. So, and now there is a controversial scene. Well, it's not controversial, but there's a scene that people were debating.
Wait. Go ahead.
No,
This is the end, but go ahead.
no, it's coming in a second when they show Harvey's body.
What's the controversial scene?
No, Joker. People were debating if he was really dead.
Oh, that's true.
I remember having this debate with my friend's dad.
We never got a definitive answer, did we?
No, because I think maybe the script originally read that he lays there with a broken neck. But Christopher Nolan, I heard someone said, yeah, he's dead. He won. See, this is what made people think if he was dead or not. Because the other side of him is his eye is still wide open.
Because I don't think he had eyelids.
We didn't have eyelids.
Yep. Will you live long enough to see what's up? Bingo! As in, if it needs me to be the villain.
This shot was in the trailer and it was the last shot in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
You think, what the heck?
Well, yeah, the truth isn't good enough for you, Bruce Wayne, either.
You know, we gotta turn up the volume. Hold on, we're gonna turn up the volume.
You got friend zoned, buddy.
Short circuit.
The way he's running.
It's like the Adam West Batman
Yeah.
in today's contest. Wait. Why is he running that? Because we have to chase him. Come on, guys.
You guys can do it.
Oh, come on, dude.
Okay.
Join in.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Zoom in.
Okay.
Anything
Hang
wrong?
on.
This is the
He's
hero
the hero
God
Gotham deserves, not the one it needs right now. That is epic.
Oh,
You're getting a nerdgasm for this.
he's so good. This was a good ending. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's Adam West.
Let's get him in. The hero. Ready? Ready?
Ready.
You Kyle, join in. This is the Guardian. A watchful protector.
He is
A Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight.
Alright, I joined the
Bam!
Product placement. All right.
Because remember, it said that he's marked down as Bruce Wayne, not as Batman.
Alright.
All right, guys. So,
So
final thoughts.
that was the Dark Knight movie commentary, guys.
All right. So, final thoughts, gentlemen.
Well, I think
Great movie.
I think we definitely shared our own opinions. Dan,
I think this is an interesting video because we actually disagreed on something.
it wasn't all just happy-go-lucky, all like this that.
Yeah. The thing is, we had a diversity of opinions.
I'm not going to say the Batman Dark Knight has no problems at all.
I don't know, because
To someone to say that is ridiculous. I'm just
some people are like that.
I personally think this is my favorite Batman movie, but I'm not going to sit here and act like this movie's absolutely perfect.
No, because
This is one of my favorite movies. Like Tim
Oh, it's one of
said
mine. It's like in the
before,
top 10.
like Tim said before, this is one of my top movies. I've loved it ever since I started getting hooked on it. Every scene I love. There's problems with some, not every scene. I love most of the scenes. Some problems, but I'd give it like 9.7 out of 10.
I'd give it a 9. Like I said, as much as I really do like this movie, I will admit it does have flaws, like that little gripe I just said.
Yeah.
But I think this is my favorite Batman movie. I think this is the best of the series.
Of the three, yeah.
Of the three, I would rank it Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises.
Definitely.
I like this movie. I still have very fun. Though, like I said, that thing with Harvey Dent was kind of shoehorned in at the end. How they just have him in like the last third.
The third act, yeah.
And like I said, that ending I think would have made more sense. But Christopher Nolan did want to, didn't want to do a sequel. But also, as it says, the ending, I'm just going to say this before we get to JT, and you tell me if you guys agree or disagree.
Take your time.
If you look at, say, the first two of comparing these Batman Begins and The Dark Knight to Batman and Batman Returns, they kind of end the same way. Like, the end of Batman, sorry to give a spoiler, because I know you guys are going to be doing the, commentary soon.
Yeah.
The end,
Maybe not, but-
the end, they have Commissioner Gordon read that letter before they do the bat signal.
Yeah.
And it says, as long as evil's here, I'm here. And at the end of that, it's sort of, and at the end of Batman Begins, Gordon says, yeah, you're right.
Told you.
At the end of Batman Begins, when Gordon goes, I never thanked you. And he goes, and you'll never have to. And then at the end of, because that's more of a triumphant ending, but if you look at the end of Batman Returns and this, it's kind of more bittersweet.
Right.
It's not the happy go, yeah, Batman saved the day. It's more,
It's not that much.
it's more, kind of...
Like grim.
It's kind of grim. It's...
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say it's an optimistic ending. Maybe cautiously optimistic, but not... But it is sort of like, because I think this, as I said, Nolan originally didn't want to do a sequel, so this would have... That last scene, and you tell me if you guys agree or disagree, would have probably made sense to be like the last scene of the series.
I like both of them. I like your idea. I would have gone if I was the director. I would have gone with that, or I would have gone with this.
Get Murphy over here. We'll do his idea.
Yeah, I would do both. I like both of them.
Yeah.
If I'm not planning on a sequel, I'd probably do this one. If I was if I was probably planning on a sequel,
You would do the
yeah. So.
Definitely, yeah.
So JT, the man himself, let's the in charge
Okay,
of this
should we
channel.
awkwardly stare at him?
I will not say anything. Actually, I don't know if I can. All right, you go ahead. Say whatever you want.
Let me say what I'm going to say,
Okay.
and then butt in if you want, because I know we've been going for like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I'm sure these people are like, okay, can we stop
Okay,
listening
can
to
this
these
guy
people
just
talk?
shut up? Okay.
We want to go drink. They're probably thinking.
I will say this. I'll start by saying this. I never saw this
Yeah.
in theaters because I was in 5th grade. I know you said you were fresh in high school. That's
Yes, I'm old.
You're
We
old.
know, I'm old.
Me and you were in the same grade.
Yes, we were in the same grade. Back in 2008, over 10 years ago now. Damn, time flies. My initial reaction to this one movie. I knew of Batman Begins. I just didn't go back to it. I didn't go back to it quick enough after watching this. This is my first introduction to this type of Batman, this real world, modern Batman. And honestly, it was my obsession. I have somewhere lying around here. Actually, I tried my best. I took it over the cross. Like I loved this movie so much. Like I was obsessing over it when I was much younger. I even made a bat suit out of old lacrosse gear.
That's dedication.
I even made the thing, but I did a little season. I combined Michael Keaton and Christian Bale. It's really cool.
It's pretty cool.
And the mask for it is up there, behind my DVD collection. But as time went on, I'm being honest with you. This is my first time watching it in about 2 or 3, almost 4 years. I'm not the world's biggest Nolan fan. I love his work. I respect his work. Inception is an incredible film.
Alright, let him talk.
Sorry, I have
I know.
strong feelings
Inception,
about that movie.
Interstellar, I think he's really good. I think he's going to go somewhere really quickly, really fast. But this is obviously one of his babies.
He is somewhere. But continue. I'm sorry.
But with The Dark Knight, I have so many friends of mine who watched this movie growing up. They watched they bought. I was driving one day and I saw a frame around a license plate with this Batman logo, and I said, "Damn! Like this one movie really got to a lot of people." And it got to me. Then I grew up, which sounds sad, but I grew up and my gravitation towards it kind of pulled away. But I always give you my honest opinion. But my honest thing is, I just watched it now for the first time like 3 or 4 years, and not only did it refresh my memory on a lot of stuff, but because I remember the whole thing. But at the same time, I still believe that this movie is phenomenal. I have my own opinions of the Joker, my own opinions, but it's all opinion because that's one of the most beautiful things about any genre of any film of any medium. Honestly, like any medium, like you could go into music, television, film. It doesn't matter. It's all opinion based, and it's a beautiful thing. My honest opinion was I felt like this film gets overhyped quite a bit. That's my honest opinion. I still believe that, but this film to me is just rewatching it now as the Dark Knight credits end. I still think it's a masterpiece. I still think it's a groundbreaking comic book film. I still think it really defined a lot of people and people wanted more from comic book movies after this movie, and this just furthered the genre even more, and I love that. But as we were going along, I've had my own opinions of Harvey Dent and how you mentioned and you brought that to my attention how they shoehorned him in a little bit, how that guy Reese or whatever his name was, he had a Lambo hit and then it defended him, all this stuff, right? And I don't know, but it was just overall. My overall, and I still believe, even though we just sat through it, I still believe that this film is a little bit drawn out. It's a little long, in my opinion. You could have cut things here and there to cut it out. To many people, this is a perfect film. To me, honestly though, I still believe that The Avengers is the best comic book movie ever made. That's just me personally. That's my own opinion. That's my
Debatable, but okay.
Debatable, my own preference.
Oh, I like The Avengers too.
Oh yeah. But to me, it always comes down to the two of them, and the Avengers just hit me at I love it. But and besides the point though, I without a doubt love this movie, and what my rating is an 8.5 out of 10. It's not like the 9 or the 9.5s or the 10s that a lot of people give them. Sorry, but I thoroughly enjoy Christopher Nolan's concept of how he wanted to bring a real life Batman with no magic, no superpowers, no nothing. How it would incorporate a real world, and the idea that people fell in love with.
But if I could just chime in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I can see why, because like I said, a lot of people think this movie is overrated. Like, a lot of people think, like, this belongs on, like, with Avatar.
No.
James Cameron's movie. We're not doing commentary on that. I don't feel like wasting 3 hours of my life.
Almost 4, yeah.
I've wasted it already watching that, so.
So, yeah, we're not going to do that, aren't we?
No.
But anyway,
yeah.
A lot of people, I've watched lists on YouTube, 10 top 10 most overrated. This movie is on it. Like, At first,
yeah.
like I kind of evolved too. Like, I still love this movie,
I still love it too.
but I used to be that person. No, these people are wrong. They don't know a good movie. If it would kick him, if it would bite him in the what. They're all idiots.
I met someone who
But then
hates
watch it. But I remember one time it was on like HBO or like Cinemax, one of those channels. I'm like, and I haven't watched the DVD in a while. And I'm like, because I do have it on DVD. And I'm like, yeah, I have all three too. And I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I haven't watched it in a while. And I watched it again, and I'm like, okay, I still like it, but
like to me,
I'm not liking it as much as I used to.
In my own opinion,
Like I still really like it, but I remember, like when the first couple times I saw it, every time I watched it, I just started loving it more and more and more.
Yeah, and then,
but now I didn't start disliking it. I'm like, it just the hype is kind of gone. I'm like,
it's to me, it's died down quite a bit. Even though this is the 10th anniversary.
well, maybe because I think maybe because I think around this time, maybe because there was really not much competition. Marvel at this time was just starting out.
MCU, I mean,
because
Fox was out.
We can all agree that the Phase 1 MCU movies were kind of eh.
Yeah.
Except the first Iron Man and was Avengers Phase 1 or Phase 2?
It was the end of Phase 1.
Except Iron Man and Avengers and Captain America First Avenger was pretty good, but but you can see most of the Phase 1 movies were kind of meh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
But then I think as Marvel got better and better, I'm really sorry, Kyle.
Sure.
People started getting more into that, and like even though like in the beginning, and I was telling JT this with the Dark Knight Rises and the Avengers. Originally on my top, remember I told you this earlier.
Yes.
On my top 10 2012 movie list, I put Dark Knight Rises at number 1, Avengers at number 2. If I were to make that list again, I would probably put Avengers at number 1.
Sure.
And again, it's not that I dislike Christopher Nolan. I love this movie, but I think maybe because people are getting so blown away with Marvel now.
And so many other things, yeah.
But I will say, I think this was the best DC movie until DCU started.
Oh, yeah.
And we all know what happened with that.
It's still the best DC movie.
Oh, it is. It's the best DC movie that's outside the DCU. Okay.
Now, I just have to say this. The reason why I am infatuated with this movie is Christopher Nolan does not like to be too brainy. He doesn't like to be, it's just a simple concept of good versus evil. And it's a good concept of what human nature actually is.
Yeah, and cops. There's a lot of other stuff in there, too.
And that's the thing. If someone was like that in the real world, how would we handle someone like that? And it's a simple concept. And that's why.
But it does go into a lot of like psychological concepts and philosophical concepts.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a simple story about good versus evil. And it gets complicated sometimes, but not for the bad. I think it does it for the good. And I think it's a smart story. I don't think he tries to be pretentious like some people say. I think he's just trying to say how would the cops handle this in a certain situation. If he took this guy off this pedestal like Harvey Dent, how would they react? Would they just say, oh, well, Harvey was actually bad because, even though he was your hope, guess what, you were wrong. He's actually crazy.
Quoting Bane, you are looking at a false idol.
Yeah, so I think that's why I'm in love with this movie so much. Maybe, I can't get tired of it. Is it a 10 out of 10? No. There's movies that are better than this. And also, the concept of Harvey Dent has been done before. Godfather, Anakin. Even though I think this does better than Anakin, but not better than The Godfather. Because the prequels were...
Which he hasn't seen.
Yeah, let's not get everyone to kill this kid.
Guys.
But I think that this is a well-rounded movie. I think a 9.7 out of 10. I rate Logan a 9.6.
Logan was amazing.
Logan is my second favorite comic book movie.
Okay, would you say 8 point what?
I said 8.5.
8.5, 9, 9.7?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going to do the average if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Actually, I wish... JT, you should do that for the rest of our reviews.
What should I do?
Do an average.
Oh, yeah. I think we should. Because if we do that, it also gives the audience what we're going to do, too.
It's a 9.
So it averaged out to 9.
That averages out to 9.
All right, we gotta wrap up shop here.
All right, well,
So, but yeah, so I got it. Don't worry.
okay. Sorry,
Thank
I'm
you.
so used. You know.
It's alright. No, it's alright.
Yeah, go on.
It's alright. So thank you so much. I know we went on for an extra 10 minutes, but that's okay. Thank you so much for sitting through 2 hours and 40 minutes of your life with us watching The Dark Knight. Obviously, Dan and Tim had to go. They're going to leave in a minute too. But thank you so much for watching this movie commentary on such a truly what I guess we can call a really solid film that has a lot of topics to discuss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And notice that no one killed each other.
Because I think the thing is, our opinions, like, we're all in favor of it.
We all-
It's
we all-
not
yeah.
like we have someone who loves the movie and someone who absolutely hates it.
Exactly. Well, and that's one of the reasons why I did it this way. Because now, I mean, like, me and Bill have our own opinions. Kyle has his own opinion. Dan has his own opinion. Tim has his own opinion. We
Yeah,
all
the-
have our own opinions. And
But if we just all sat here and said, this movie's great, we love it, it's so cool,
Then we
you
do-
guys would be bored to tears.
Yes. So that's why we did what we did. That's
Yeah.
how things work tonight. And we just want to thank you so much for watching this movie commentary. Jump in the comment section below. We'd love to interact with you guys. Keep it locked on the Super Review Show for all your movie commentaries, movie reviews. Obviously, we did some editorials today. Check those out as well. Kyle, thank you so much for joining us here.
One last thing, then we'll wrap it up.
Go for it.
Just if you guys have the same opinions as JT and
Or Bill, yeah.
Bill. So
Yeah.
I can't believe I just almost forgot your name.
I can't believe you
Bill. It's not that I disrespect you. I was just joking around with JT. You know, everyone can have their own opinion. And
Yeah,
that's
Infinity
why
War
we-
sucks, guys.
Like I said, I even know people who hate this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. That's okay, because it's all opinion based, and that's what makes it great.
Yeah. And, okay, JT, thanks for having me. And
Of
also,
course.
I hate to shamelessly plug again, check out my channel, Movie Holics
Yes.
Productions.
Oh,
Forehead.
And subscribe to The Forehead, subscribe to Movie Holics Productions. Their YouTube channels are going to be in the description of this video, so you guys can check them out on your own. But listen, for all of you who are movie commentaries and other controversial topics, keep it locked on the Super Review Show, because we make things great again. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your night. Keep it locked. You guys are awesome. Peace out. Woo.
Why am I?
Thank
I'm
you.
killing myself now.
And we're
Good.
done.
Oh wait, JT.